Hello, everybody, and welcome to the MUGS live stream meeting for March. Are we in March yet? I think we're in March. Welcome. I'm here by myself at the moment as everyone seems to be busy on this bright and sunny, overcast day. So I thought I would just have a chat to you all and see how everyone's going. Hey, Brookles, welcome. If anyone would like to join me on the stream, I'll post a link in the comments as well. So you're more than welcome to hop on. Hey, Neil.
Hey.
Welcome. How you doing?
Very well.
I was wondering if I would be the only person on here today. No one else has responded yet.
Kerry will probably be joining later.
Okay, cool. What are you building?
The Volkswagen camper van.
Oh, an oldie. That was actually my first set that I built when I started the whole Lego journey way back when.
Okay.
So it's a fun build.
It's a bit slow build in progress.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like been sitting in this state probably for about 3 months.
Oh God. It's sometimes it does take a little while to build because that's one of the ones that is unsorted, isn't it? It doesn't have numbered bags.
Yes, so I've put it all in a container to make it a bit
nice.
Not so much more easy, but manageable.
Excellent. We have a couple more people joining in the green room, so I'll just add them in. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Simon.
Hey, Wade.
How you doing?
Very well, thanks. It's nice to join this for the first time.
It's always good to have new people. We just talk about Lego, so if you haven't watched the stream...
Really?
Talk about Lego.
Okay.
Surprise, huh?
In mugs, all that fun stuff.
Cool. I'm just trying to work out the best position for my new webcam. That's better.
Yeah. How is everyone today? Going okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Are you building anything today, Ben or Simon?
Yeah, I've been working on doing one of a bigger project, which is my Liebherr LTM. I'll explain that in a sec. It's a Liebherr LTM 1255.1.
Okay.
That probably means nothing to a lot of people.
Yeah, what is that?
Basically, I'll explain it. Liebherr is the brand.
Okay.
The LTM means mobile crane because Liebherr also they do a ton of different types of cranes. They do some pretty strange ones, but anyway. And then the 1250 is in reference to the model. And then 5.1 means axle. So it's got a 5-axle.
So it's a crane?
Yeah, mobile crane. 5-axle. 10-wheeled mobile crane.
Sweet.
Cool.
Neil, your parts are very loud on the microphone.
Yeah.
I know. I'm trying to... I might mute myself until I talk and then...
Sure. No worries. Hi to Michael and Stephen in the chat. Welcome. So, Simon, are you building anything today? Anything interesting?
Yeah, I bought a bulk thing of Lego on eBay about a month and a half ago and finally got it all cleaned. I didn't think Lego could get that dirty. Like the water turned brown as I washed it. Like it was really...
Ew.
Several cleans, and sorting and figuring out what was in it. And so far, I've found 3 sort of early 2000s Star Wars sets almost complete, which has been good.
Nice.
So a Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, Count Dooku's ship of some sort from Clone Wars, and a Clone Wars droid bomber of some sort that I'm sure is...
Oh, Hyena droid bomber.
That's the one. So I built that this morning. That's the least impressive of them. The Count Dooku
Yeah,
ship.
that's
and
because
the
that's Star
Vader's-
Wars. The Clone Wars sets weren't entirely the best.
Yeah,
I would have-
the one I like best is the Vader's TIE Fighter, because that's from the original film, and it's a pretty good version of it.
Everyone knows
Okay.
what that's basically.
Yes.
TIE Fight, Empire, and stuff is a lot better. When Lego did that, it's a lot better.
So
And
yeah,
the-
that's that and the Space Mech. We bought the Space Mech last weekend, the new Creator set.
Oh,
that
the
small
three.
one. Yeah, the small
the
3
Space
in 1.
Mining Mech. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. I had one bad experience with the bulk lots and never
sick.
applied again. Too much effort to clean and sort all the parts.
Yeah,
Right.
I quite like the sorting and the finding,
Oh, I hate the
trying to
sorting.
figure out what's in there. I sort of do it in the evening after everyone's gone to bed, and sorting Lego is quite relaxing.
I have like containers of Lego that's just unsorted, just sitting.
I'm not
Everywhere?
offering to do it for you. That's not.
Oh, I've tried to.
You should see my desk. There's just bunch of random parts everywhere.
I've got like 5 desks, like little cups of just random parts floating everywhere. It's rare that I've got everything organized.
Organised, huh?
I've got 3 shopping bags full of Lego that I've had to move to make way for other stuff, and I just haven't even sorted that out yet.
I've got like 90 90-liter boxes of just random parts.
Mhm.
It's horrible.
Have I walked into I've got more sorting to do than you have talk?
I
Pretty
think
much.
you have.
I
I
saw your
saw
post
it.
on-
See this t-shirt? Hey, it's a bit hard
Yeah.
to see. Test. Right, everyone sorts together. It says. Can't get it for
I need to join your sort lug so I can sort for 12 hours straight.
the bottom of it. Sort lug.
So for those who don't know, Suan joins a sort lug. Do you want to explain about the sort lug?
Yeah, every Saturday from midday till midnight, there's a group of us who get together and chat on Zoom
And to go get some
with
parts.
the pretense of sorting at the same time. Sometimes we sort, sometimes we don't.
I saw your post about someone giving a tour of London or something.
Yeah. From where they live in London, they took a 15-minute walk through the streets and ended up on top of a hill, which I can't remember the name of. And they had this fantastic view of London. It's fantastic.
Nice.
Another guy took us to a German supermarket. That was great. And this week he got a haircut.
Why not? See the world when we can't travel.
We also had a live cross to a guy in his hotel room, as he maybe is auditioning for Lego Masters Norway. Maybe.
Ah, exciting. Groovy Josh would like to know, how do you get in on Sort Lug?
Just do a Facebook search for Sort Lug, and the group will come up, and the event's posted there every week. Every Saturday.
Hi, Michael.
Oh,
Is your
hey,
internet
Michael.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, there's been a good
We're gonna
big
try.
guy.
Are you lying down, Michael?
Half.
I'm on
Looks
the
like
couch.
he's slouching. Yeah. That's what a couch is for.
Exactly.
Oh, is it what couch is for?
Exactly.
I thought it was just for storing your excess Lego. Right. Okay.
That too. Well, anything you can just
That's the
throw
rest-
in excess Lego.
That's the
That's
rest
what
of
it
Clearly,
begs
Michael
for.
has no excess Lego.
it. Oh, there's a challenge.
Just a couple of shout outs. Hi, Veronica and Anita and Steve in the chat. Welcome. Yeah. So, Michael, are you all ready for Bendigo Bricks?
Getting there, Mark. Getting there.
He's just-
a sec. I just hit the wrong.
Is your
There we
internet connection dropping out again?
No, That was me. I was trying to turn my camera around. So basically, are we ready? It's as ready as any event ever is before the doors open. So
Okay.
cross fingers.
You've got enough
Hopefully no
exhibitors.
COVID.
We've got just under 80 exhibitors, which is nice. Still got space. This is 1 year where space is not our issue.
1 sec.
So
Okay.
we've got 2,500 square meters to fill.
Okay.
Well, not to fill, but to use. To give you an idea, Brickvention is 4,500 square.
Okay.
So
Plenty of room.
we've got a bit of space.
So can people still apply if they want to?
Yeah, look, if people are still interested, I'm happy to take them and have a chat.
Okay.
So,
Awesome.
Even squeeze more people in, always welcome.
If anyone wants to apply, what weekend is it on? The weekend of the 10th of April, right?
It is, 10th and 11th of
April. So if anyone in the chat wants to apply and play at Vinegar Six, I'm sure we can post a link again somewhere. If you want to put it in the chat, Mike.
Yeah, I can do, and it's also already listed on the MUGS MUGS group anyway. They just search me in there. I don't like spamming.
Fair enough. I have a couple of people sitting in the background in the green room. Does anyone want to swap out for a moment while I put people?
Yeah, I will. I'm going to go grab my lunch and I'll come back.
Okay, no worries. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Yes, Steve.
Hey guys, how we going?
Welcome.
We meet again.
Yeah.
Well, like it's been so long since you've streamed, Steve.
Hey,
There we go.
What?
There it is.
I've been on streams. I just haven't streamed myself. Too busy. What are we looking at,
Been
Mr. Peeps?
Thought log too.
Ooh.
Ooh, the
A
ducky.
nice one. Like, ooh, make us jealous.
Yeah, what happened with those? There was, wasn't there something,
Like
a post that
my
came out
private
about?
jet. I
Hey,
took my private jet to Bill, picked it up.
did you? Mm.
No, I was lucky enough that one was sent over by a friend. So still trying to work on a bulk amount, Steve.
Oh yeah, no, you're all good. Hey, you're allowed to get things yourself. You don't have to get everything for everyone else. We don't expect that.
No, but it'd be nice to get some European friendship happening.
We've already got that. Join Sortlug. I'm sure you're already a member, aren't
Well,
you?
no, I realize
2 mentions of salt log.
nothing. Ooh,
We summon it, right? Isn't that the rules?
so otherwise, there's some other interesting news that might be of interest to some MUGS people,
Hmm.
and we've at least got a few of them on here. So further to the information that came out about MUGS becoming in control of its own destiny, there's a steering committee that have been formed and have been given the thankless and huge task of putting together the foundations for MUGS 2.0, which
Fantastic.
is quite exciting. And does anyone want to put their hand up and say they might be part of that steering committee?
So I'll be helping
Oh,
out
there
with
we
that.
go.
I would, but then I would be lying. So
Maybe not this year.
yeah, maybe
next
not.
year.
Yeah. No, I feel that I went to the meeting and I think we're well suited and represented with the other people that have applied. So I feel like my voice could be expressed through multiple platforms. So I felt like I'd just take up a spot.
We'll
I think
definitely.
it's really exciting. Actually.
It's
It's really exciting.
starting to see the future of MUGS and be part of the foundations of MUGS 2.0. And we'll see, hopefully we'll be able to get on track to start in-person meetings again and start a membership and all sorts of ideas that we've got and bringing everything up and getting everything ready to go.
The in-person meets are probably something that that won't be too hard going forwards. I mean, we were fortunate enough to have Bald's first in-person meet at the end of February. We had to find a different location to do place.
Yeah.
It went really well. So, so it's basically a case with you guys, with MUGS, that space will be your biggest control factor. Having to book people in.
That's for everyone, though, to be honest. That's for every organisation, any group. It doesn't, And
at this stage, it's normal to be able.
Sorry.
We were lucky enough to get an area we could fit 60 or 70 people into, so we knew that we had in excess of our largest meet so far. I think it's been about 60 odd people. So,
if we could choose the Royal Exhibition Building, I'm sure it would be fine to have a MUGS meeting.
Yeah, that would be
and
great.
You could get a COVID vaccine at the same time.
No pressure. Yeah. Oh, is that where they're doing it?
Perfect.
Bonus.
Yeah, like anyone could get a COVID vaccine. Good on you. Good joke.
No.
Maybe not this week.
We just have. Well, maybe that will be one of the requirements for prevention. That you've got to set your table up beside somebody giving injections.
Well, you're the one that approves everything, so there you go, guys. If you want to get in, there's an easy in.
This is where we need Kelly's display.
On your table.
We need Kelly's display from a few years ago.
Yeah. The scientist. I'm sure she could dust it off. You still got it there.
Well, otherwise,
how's life in
Bendigo? To it and let's jump in.
How's things going? How's life in Bendigo? You guys all back to normal now?
Yeah, basically, we've got we have got an Easter event coming up, so we've come up with a way to let kids build at one local. We obviously can't use our play bricks because of the
I did have a thought on that. I mean, you have them walk through one of those mobile showers that are set up and just spray them with, some form of bleach them. That'd be good.
All those mixes you get at
Dunk tank.
At the
Seeing what happens to the kid.
I like that. Is it Ben? Isn't it Ben? Ben says dunk tank.
Yeah.
Go for a swim in some bleach. You'll be fine, kids.
Yeah.
I've seen what's happening.
We thought it was easier to use. We're just going to use poly bags. It's so much easier, and less lawsuits when you melt a child.
That sounds like a bald problem, doesn't it? So,
you do you.
I'm getting photos sent to me from what's at the Doncaster store.
Anything good?
What is it?
Yeah. What's on the wall?
To know what's on the wall yet, but there's a poly bag with. I think it's a store employee. It's like a mobile. It's like brick.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
I just want to know what the poly bags are, Steve. Hold on.
Well, I could show you what they are.
Yeah,
looks like someone's got a Snoopy head.
Yeah, nice Snoopy.
So we have
Oh, okay.
It's got the little girl in it.
Yeah.
We have the creepy clown.
That thing.
That is creepy.
That's scary. Yeah.
The dots photo frame.
Nice.
Yeah.
Monkey kid, monkey magic-y type thing.
That thing.
Lots of passing at the moment. Can't say anything that I'm keen on.
No.
Christmas.
Wade
There's
looks
more.
like he got back to Melbourne's show.
That's the one.
Andrew show bag.
That's the one you're talking about, isn't it? The employee
What
badge.
is it?
I like that one.
It's actually not bad.
It's
Like
the
a
Lego
mobile.
employee. So
It's
in London, just before lockdown, they did a trailer with Lego bricks and pieces on it, and they had a Lego employee come out, and that's got the Lego employee and the trailer that you can attach
Oh, that's
to.
nice.
Yeah, that's about it, really.
And is that at the store at the moment?
Yes, all of those poly bags are at the store.
Are they at High Point as well?
Yep, High Point and Doncaster.
Oh, okay. Good bananas.
Might
Is
have
it
to brave the big bad city.
Sorry?
You might have to.
Yeah. I've been dodging
Are you
Melbourne.
taking
as best-
on a tour outside your place?
Out to the beautiful, beautiful time.
Still getting internet.
It's fantastic.
Are you
So,
testing
yeah,
the
I'm-
boundaries of your internet?
No, I'm not using the Wi-Fi today. I'm just using the SIM card instead. So, but it is a nice day. Like most Lego fans, I'm allergic to sunlight, so I'm going inside now.
You only work in dark blacks and very dark greys.
Yep.
In dark basements.
Actually, in dark basements, like
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
so
the
there's
Lego
lots of new
basement.
poly bags. What else is at the store, Steve? What's Justin sending you? Steve's gone. Walkies.
No, he's
I
back.
don't know. It's Justin calling me on the phone. I'm like, dude, I'm on a stream. Oh, well.
Perfect timing.
Well, we've been messaging, and I'm like, just get me one of those. So,
Just get me one of those,
Well,
one of those, five of those.
I'm going to back out and watch you guys. Have fun.
Okay.
You can drag
Hey,
someone
Michael.
else in, and I will catch you all later. See you later,
No worries.
boys.
See
Hooroo.
you, Brett.
Yeah.
See you, Michael.
Okay.
Mm.
What else is exciting out there in the world? Wade, you know a lot.
Hey, Ian.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Ian.
I am.
Hi, Ian.
Exciting stuff. Depends what you class as exciting, I suppose. We have
Anything
the Mario Gold coin is at Zing and EB Games.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty
if
cool.
you're collecting the coins from
The Lego shop at
the
home.
Lego.
Are they interchangeable? Are they?
Yeah.
Will they fit in them?
So EB Games has a exclusive Mario coin.
Does it get the case?
Sorry?
Have you got? Did you get one yet?
Yeah. Well, no, it's in the post.
Does it come with the case?
I know what I
Yeah,
told
yes, it does.
Oh, no.
So
Not like the Lego
and-
ones?
No, it's a round coin case,
Oh, okay.
hard plastic case. Like
I guess
get
if you're
for,
taking them,
special coins, like from
Yeah.
the mint.
oh no, gotcha. I guess if you're taking out the those coins and putting them in the row of 5,
That
then you'd probably be able to fit that inside one of the Lego ones, I guess.
No, I think it's a different dimension.
Oh, really?
To be honest, I haven't checked.
Go grab it. Check. But these are the normal coins. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's not a
self-named.
case like that. It's just
Oh,
a round
okay.
coin. You really want me to go check? Because I have to climb over the Lego that just fell over.
Don't do that. No, you don't need to. It's all good.
Send Trevor.
You're comfortable.
I can't. He's in a different room.
And he's still
Hey, Trevor,
celebrating.
if you're watching the stream,
Trevor's
He's
still
in a-
celebrating after the results yesterday.
the
Oh,
from WA.
Yeah, I am too.
What else is new? So we have the Easter Bunny Carrot House that's coming as a gift with purchase on the 16th of March. If you like your gift with purchases,
Yeah, it looks like a nice one.
yeah, it looks pretty
What's with the
cool.
bunny head?
The bunny is out of proportion.
Yeah, but isn't it just the head?
No, it's a full bunny.
Is it?
That's the bunny. It's
Oh,
got
I
legs
see.
and
I
stuff.
thought it was.
Now I can see it. He thought that was just a head.
Yeah.
I can see
It's
why you
mostly
thought it was-
head.
Yeah.
The house is nice.
Makes full sense.
The house does look cool. I think it would have been
But then
suited
the
more
house
for a
is huge
minifig.
compared to the bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bunny can't
Oh, it
reach
does-
the door.
It looks like a minifig build that then doesn't come with a minifig. So
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a pretty cool gift with purchase. It'll come 16th of March from what I understand. So if anyone is pre-ordering the Winnie the Pooh set, it should just be in time for the VIP launch of the Winnie the Pooh set.
Wait,
So you-
they're doing a Winnie the Pooh set.
Sorry?
They're doing a Winnie the Pooh set now.
yeah, it's an idea
yeah.
set that just got announced.
Yeah, it's
Was
Winnie the Pooh.
A week ago, thereabouts.
No,
Okay,
it
I'll
comes
be
out-
back in a, I'll be back in a sec.
it comes out on the 18th for VIP, or you have to wait till the 1st of May.
Yeah, so it comes out 16th for the VIPs.
No,
According
18th. I'm looking on the
18th.
website. It says 18. Yeah,
Okay. I'm a day out, sorry.
don't you be sorry. It's all good.
So hopefully the gift with purchase will still be in stock by the 18th. Then
Hopefully.
uh,
Just in time for my birthday. Yay.
better give Trevor some hints then.
What was that?
Better give Trevor some hints then.
Oh, he's already bought my presents. I can use it. I use the excuse. It's my birthday. I can buy it. Hey, did you see that Tim and Danny will be at the LDC
Yeah.
Friday
I did.
night?
I did. Just looking at the details. Just bear with me a minute.
That's Lego Masters Tim and Danny, for those who don't know.
Legoland. They're building a set, right? The Monkey Kid, Monkey Cloud set.
Are they building a set, or are they mocking from the
Live Lego Challenge.
mocking from it?
No,
I
it
didn't
says-
know what set it was, but I just
Building an entirely new model from the
Yeah,
Lego
from the
Masters.
Monkey Kid.
Okay, so they might be using the parts from it to build something else.
Oh, cool.
That's cool to see real time mocking.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So if you have want to tune in, they're live streaming it as well as in person, I believe. I don't know if you need tickets to go see it or if they're doing it on the balcony.
Did we say hi to Erica and Kate in the chat already? You probably did, didn't you?
We have not yet. No. Hello, Erica. Hi, Kate. Welcome. Yeah, that's happening. The new season of Lego Masters should be starting after Easter as well.
Ooh,
That's
That'll be
excellent.
nice.
Exciting to see who's in it.
Yeah, exciting. Who's in it?
When are you going in it, Wade?
Everyone asks that question, don't they?
Yes.
Everyone
Who
gets
else?
asked that question. I probably will never be in it.
Shame.
Never s-
I'm not creative enough in my mocking to do it.
And I'm pretty sure some of the people who have been on the show aren't as well.
No comment.
I don't mean just not locally, I mean internationally.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Okay.
There is some
I have
interesting
a coin.
process on there. Oh, you found the coin.
This is the
Okay.
Mario coin.
I'm putting you full screen.
Comes in a nice little envelope.
Ew, fancy. Okay.
That's one side. Sorry, I'm reversed, so my camera's all messed up for me.
No, that's good.
Fine for us. Okay.
Mm.
It seems bigger than the other Lego coins.
Yeah, different
Yeah.
style too. Just to annoy
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, different style. That's why
I think if you're
I
a
don't
Super
have
Mario
the one
fan,
to
you should
compare.
must get this one.
That's
You can
super
see it's in
annoying.
a cute little hard case that you get coins from the mint in.
Yep.
Or you can get for coins. I'm
It
sure you're
looks like
familiar
Mario.
with those.
Does Mario stick out, Sue? Is there like an embossment or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Looks
Cool.
pretty cool.
I'll put it at an angle so you can see.
Yeah.
See how? So he's maybe a couple of millimeters. At least
Cool.
1 millimeter.
Yeah.
Shiny.
Shiny, shiny.
And it does say on the back, just in case you weren't sure, this is not a toy.
But I want to play with it.
It's not a toy.
Well, that's a
Don't play
relief.
Probably says don't swallow as well. Yeah. Not suitable for children under 3 due to small parts. Please retain this packaging for future reference.
Flexibility.
I'm not quite sure what the small part is because that's all quite large. I guess the base of the box.
There are some
might be
3-year-olds with very big mouths.
It's true.
small. Small part? Not so small part. They're just covering their bases.
The real question, Sue-Ann, is there chocolate inside or not hot? So
I don't know.
we're getting
It's
close to
sealed.
extra. Very
You want to
heavy.
bite it?
So, Brickles, the Mario coin is available from EB Games and Zing. You need to spend, I think it was $89 on Mario products to get the coin.
And
So,
unfortunately, then came up priced. They're at the higher end of pricing.
So
But you can also price match at EB Games, get price matched by multiple sets, and then get the coin.
Yeah, you can do that too, but then that means you'll have to buy more.
Oh no, more Lego! How horrible!
Yeah,
Damn,
no.
that whole
That's all.
value for money.
Yeah, actually, it is bad because their range isn't great. They don't
No.
have a huge range.
That is true. Yeah, they don't have a whole lot of the new sets.
Depends
No,
how
it's
badly
the
you
oldest.
want the coin.
That's true. You got to get all the coins. That's one of the
So far, so
3 Asian coins that were released. There's been quite a few coins that were released in the Asian market for Lego,
Was
like the Mario coin.
Such as? You will now demonstrate?
I'm googling now. Just bear with me a moment. I know there was a Shanghai coin for one of the store openings. I'm trying to find the rest of the details.
Lego is proving that they can put their brand on anything and it will sell.
It was a gift with purchase. There it is. Exclusive Hong Kong.
Oh, for Hong Kong. Yeah, okay.
So if you're going to collect all the coins, Sue-Ann, you need to get this set as well.
I remember that now. Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the Lego History coins. Unfortunately, the sets on eBay are now like $300. I was hoping that they'd actually release them here. But...
Did you think there'd be anything less than that?
Oh, I don't know. like having a look at some of the prices for the Octane and Castle and Pirate coins on eBay. It's just
$60 plus.
So 60 is the cheap end, yes.
Yeah, that's
They're
great.
averaging around $90. Yeah, they're averaging about $90 on eBay.
What's the value in points?
So is it only 60 if they've eaten the chocolate and it's just the wrapper left?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. The value in points, it's 1,150 points, so that's about I think it's $15, just under $15.
Plus shipping.
Okay.
So it's a good offer.
Well, not plus
so
shipping. Surely you're buying something else at the same time.
yeah, you've got to order something at the same time. So if you're doing bricks and pieces orders, you can check that voucher in as well, which is
Does that
helpful.
still work that way? Hasn't there been a
Yeah.
change in the way bricks and pieces works? Where
No.
you don't
Has-
free shipping unless you. I thought
Uh,
I heard.
you order small something like a keychain or something.
I know
to
that's
make
how-
it a bit-
I know
No,
that's
no,
how it currently is, but I have a feeling I've heard something where it's changing. Where
So
that won't be
Again?
Yeah, they're looking at the options. So at the moment, bricks and pieces is $15 shipping unless you add something from the Lego store. At the moment, if you add a single part from Pick-a-Brick, so a 10-cent part from Pick-a-Brick, you get free shipping and qualify free shipping. What they're looking at doing is having a minimum spend on Pick-a-Brick of $30, which is the same cost as the Pick-a-Brick cups in Lego stores. So they're trying to introduce a minimum order for Pick-a-Brick to make it worth their while to pick a single part.
Yeah, my understanding was a little different to that, but that's okay.
What was your understanding?
My understanding is that you don't have the option to just add something. You have to pay for the shipping unless you spend over $150 of Pick-a-Brick parts. You can't
Yeah.
Oh,
add in from the other side. It doesn't work like that anymore. Well, not anymore, but that's the potential for it.
I understood that you had to have a minimum spend on the Pick-a-Brick to actually order Pick-a-Brick. That's what I understood. But they're trialing a couple of different options at the moment, so we don't know what's going to win.
I'm a source overseas, so might be
Yeah.
different
And
situation.
that's where my is coming from as well. I'm sure the LAN will announce something soon. But they're trying to cut down on the amount of single part or less, like couple of part orders that they get through Pick-a-Brick.
Yeah, it's kind of fair enough because it is labour intensive to pick just
And
one
it is
part.
it's all manually picked. I'd actually be curious to see their warehouse where they do the Pick-a-Brick because it's
I've
not all
seen it.
machines. Is it just a big
I've seen the
warehouse?
replacement-
Or
I've seen the replacement parts section. Well, when it was in Billund, I don't know if it still is.
Okay.
It wouldn't make
and
sense
it's
to have it manually picked. You wouldn't need to do that.
yeah,
You have
manually
robots that would
picked.
do it. But they
Yeah,
can.
Because what they've got is rows and rows of shelves with little tubs, little bucket
Walls.
tubs, the
biggest
open ones,
store ever.
and they go along, and you can only go up and down one way, and they order their list according to what they're picking. So it'll be, they go along. Okay, we need 50 of these. We need 100 of these.
Okay.
And they pull them out, and they don't go back and forth. They literally go around, like get your parts.
But this
and
is
then you'll-
something a robot could do in the future. They could set up so it dispenses as it pushes up, goes to certain areas and dispenses. Once it's set in
Yeah, maybe.
place, you
There's
never
not
have
a
to
lot
touch
of room allocated for this, and this is
Lego. They can
actually
build
this
something
may even
bigger.
just be the replacement parts section. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's the pickup. It was replacement parts,
Right.
and they
Replacement
that-
parts I can
they only have
understand.
the current 3 years worth of bricks, and anything past that they still have stock of is up in a different section on a mezzanine. So they don't go up there very often because people don't tend to request replacement parts for things more than 3 years old, more often than not.
They wouldn't get too
And
many
if they
replacement
do, then they have to get them elsewhere. So what was that?
sorry, there wouldn't be a great deal of replacement parts ordered unless it's in a particular colour that's a bit flimsy. But for pick a brick though, it makes no
It's
sense
also
for
lost
pick a brick
parts
to be
as well.
hand-picked.
They also do lost parts. Remember, if people lose parts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that's something that, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming there's not thousands a day of these. I know there's billions of people.
When we were there was about 5 or 6 people in that section. It's not a big section. It was also next to the lug bulk section, but that's been moved to a different facility. So they are basically checking on the computer, printing off the thing, walking around, getting them in the right order, walking around, picking your parts, bringing it back, packaging them up. So
Bricklink
I think
seller.
it's a pretty solid bit of work. They don't sit around all day doing nothing.
That makes sense, Sue-Ann, to have that as an individual person picking these parts. But when you have bits and pieces or bricks and pieces, whatever you call it, and there could be hundreds and thousands of parts.
I don't know where they do
having
that.
A system, I wouldn't think that would make sense. Yeah.
Maybe it was in the same factory, but maybe it's moved. This is about, I don't know, 5 years ago now.
Yeah.
I know Lugbox moved from there. This was in Billon.
See, in my head, it was some sort of Mindstorms robot that was then putting it on some kind of great ball contraption. That's what I had in my head. So you've disabused me of that.
Oh no! That's you've seen the pictures of the warehouse.
I never have actually.
It's been on several documentaries about Lego. There's
then I probably have because I've probably watched all of them.
Warehouse. You look up and it's like clouds at the top. It's that high, and I'm not joking. It's really tall. And they have a robot. There's no people in that facility. It's just a robot that reads the code of what it's got to pull out, which tub, and goes up, goes along, pulls out that one. Doesn't need that one. They're multi-stacked. Pulls out the next one. Okay, we need that one. Goes back down, drops it off onto the trolley, and that's what they need next in the production. So they pre-produce as many parts as they can in advance of actually needing them for sets.
Yeah, and that's why when I did my bricks and pieces list this month, you'll probably notice that I couldn't provide prices in my sheet. That's because the parts were loaded into bricks and pieces, but the prices weren't because the parts hadn't been loaded into the system yet. And it takes about a week for them to update all the parts and pricing and get them into the warehouse. So most of those parts are now available for purchase. Most of them. So, yeah. They're just taking a while.
Wade, we've got to get in touch with someone up north about some parts that we had sent out. Remember?
I was going to ask about that. Did they come in?
They have arrived, but we haven't organised to have them shipped down. So, brick arms and stuff like that. So,
yeah. So, Brickles, the Black Falcon minifigs from the that thing, the blacksmith. They did get restocked in the 3rd of March, and they sold out pretty much instantly. If you want a message, I may have spares. I only ordered about 300 of them, so let me know.
Only.
Just a few.
So this is not the first time you've ordered that bulk amount of them, is it?
People, because I do the list, if I'm placing an order. So I do orders. I do Bricklink orders at least once a month. Bricks and pieces orders at least once a month. So people ask me if I can get parts for them, and that's what I do.
Oh, hey, I'm grateful for you doing that too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. I'm just.
So much.
I know it's not the first time you've had to buy the Black Falcon figs. I've still got a bunch of the original ones, so I don't need any. It's all good.
Yeah, I've got a heap of those and the horses and all sorts of stuff. So yeah.
I pulled this out the other day.
Yeah, I got,
Is that
used to be a box. I got 2 of those ones in the garage somewhere, but out of the box.
Out of the
Wow.
box.
Yeah, I built them.
This is the re-release
Yeah, early
From-
2000s.
sometime. As I desperately try to find where they've hidden the date on it.
I had the original one in 87 or whatever it was.
2002.
Yeah, and then we
And they were
bought 2
doing
of
the
those.
Legends re-releases at the time.
And they're the old greys as well.
Yeah, from 2002 they would be.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably going to sell that, by the way.
if anyone's interested?
Mm.
Mug sale poster on Wednesdays.
I don't need a third one. Someone
Sure
will
you
buy
do.
it.
Like you need a third one.
I don't. What I don't need anymore is any more display cases. I am absolutely.
Man, they've got 3 of those to sell too.
Yeah, no, I'm full. I don't think there's any way I get any more in here.
You need to
Wayne
build an
got to see
extension
that
on your house.
yesterday. Is that an extension? No.
Go up.
No. No need. We've got all the space we need.
All the
Well, you know,
space.
eventually your kids will start leaving home.
Hmm.
And that gives you more space.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of that.
You
Yeah.
might have to wait a little while though.
Oh, I've got a 16-year-old, so we'll see how life goes. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
It's not how life is at the moment for the youth, is it? They tend to stay at home a lot longer.
They do, apparently.
Oh, good. I don't mind. Someone that can bring in the shopping. It's all good. With their good with their good young knees and young backs, we may as well utilize it.
I have a couple of people in the room that have been waiting to come in. Does
I'll
anyone
drop
wanna-
out.
Yeah, I've got to jump out. It's getting noisy.
I'll
here.
go.
I'm in a Airbnb interstate, so I've got to jump
Oh,
out.
wow. Interstate.
All right.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Oh,
went
I'll
up to
drop out
Newcastle
for a
to
bit.
check out the pick a brick wall up in the Charleston store in Newcastle, but it was just the same as Melbourne, apart from these bits. So, I haven't
Okay.
seen them in Melbourne, but this was my pick a brick wall haul from New South
Doncaster had
Wales.
that modified. Ian, Doncaster had that red modified brick the other day.
Wouldn't surprise it. It's the same ownership as Doncaster, but at least I
Yeah.
got my VIP points. But I didn't really come up here just to go Lego shopping. But we passed the shop and I couldn't resist.
Hey, there's
Did
no
you
judgment from us.
the Build-A-Fig? Because they've got a couple of the older BAM exclusive things there at the moment, like the pink elephants and the chocolate bunnies.
Ooh,
In the
chocolate bunny.
I didn't check them. Anyway, I've got to go jump out now. So
Okay,
thanks.
no worries. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
See ya.
Watch on
I'll drop
YouTube.
out. Well, you can put me back in the waiting room, in green room, if you want.
Okay, no worries.
Let
Alright,
someone else come in.
I'll put them in. Hi, Catherine.
Hello, how are you?
Neil and so, hi. How you doing today?
Afternoon.
Bit disorganised, but good.
Is it organised? Are you building something?
Oh, no, I'm not building something. I had plans of building something, and my son has ended up in hospital this week. So I've been spending a lot of time visiting him just to keep, he's 21, but just to keep him occupied, seeing he doesn't have his computer with him and he can't do much. So
Is he all right?
the fielding just got thrown out the door for a couple of days. He'll be home in a couple more days, but that's what happens in the family. Last month I went to Brisbane to see my other son, and we went to the Chermside store, which was
Nice.
didn't buy anything
Nice one.
special. We did buy a lot of the poly bags just for something to buy, and used up my VIP points, which was even nicer.
You have to buy something every time you go to a Lego store, don't you? Like it's
Yeah, well, we went there on Thursday, on the Thursday evening, not realising that it closed at 7 o'clock, and we got there at like 7:05, and we were so annoyed. So we went back on the Saturday in the middle of the day. We really just wanted to go in and have a look because he'd been there before, and he said, "Oh, I'll take you to the Lego store, just to see it and stuff." So we went on the Saturday and we just bought poly bags just for something to buy, which was good. Kept me occupied driving home again because I was in the back seat of the car. So here I am unpacking my little dots and trying not to lose them in the car while I'm making things.
Excellent.
Now I'm back at home just sorting bricks again.
Sorting.
Yeah.
That's half the problem of Lego collecting, isn't it? Sorting all
Yeah.
the bricks.
Yeah, and trying to work out how to sort them.
That's why sort log exists.
Mm.
Who wants to spend a Saturday sorting when you can build
Yeah.
something?
You got to sort first before you build.
And you don't have to sort and sort. You can build.
Mm.
You can just sit and
Goes
chat.
against the philosophy.
You can sort like and chill.
Is anyone
Sort like and
collecting
get-
or? Sorry.
Sorry.
Sort
What was
lug and
that,
get your
Sue?
haircut. You can sort
Yeah,
lug
you
and get your haircut.
You can.
Proven last night.
Yep.
So, has anyone got the video minifigs and tiles and everything?
Yeah, I bought my first ones yesterday. I'm not going for the whole massive collection, but I wanted the pirate.
I've got 2. Oh,
I'm not really super interested in them. I bought a few of the figs.
Yeah, they're nice figs and nice printed tiles. But we couldn't get the app to work. I was trying to do it with my son and
A few people have said that.
wouldn't work.
Yeah, the app is pretty specific in requirements and very resource hungry.
Yeah, I think my phone's just a little bit too old.
Works
Yeah.
well on my iPad Pro. So
Yeah, well, my iPad's not that old, but I was told it wasn't compatible. So
What's it need?
stuff, things.
magic.
There's a particular operating system?
I believe so.
Let me go look it up.
It does work with Apple, but
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure there's an Android version too.
I wouldn't try it on my phone, but it definitely works. Hang on. That's not too bad. I'm just looking at David Jones online. I think there's a sale 25% if you buy 2.
Yeah.
So,
Restricted or everything?
well, it doesn't look like if it's clearance items, they're not included. So there was a
They're-
fire station.
Not all the expensive stuff, like the creator experts and stuff. So,
To be honest, I was looking at the superhero stuff. So,
Yeah, video requires for Apple iOS 13 or late 13.0 or later.
so that's an
iPhone.
iPhone 9 or above.
Yeah, iOS for the Apple.
Yeah, iPhone 9 and above.
My phone.
Mm.
My phone's too old.
Yeah, mine's too old as well.
Time for a new
Hidden
phone.
Side works on it. Not that that was much fun.
Yeah, I only played with that once.
Yeah. Nice set extensions, but apart from that, like the hair extensions of Lego.
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, I lost interest very quickly. It was cool to check it out, but I don't know. Again, I'm not its target market, so we got to remember that, don't we? At times, we're not the
Yes.
people that Lego
But
produced.
clearly, we're the target market for these.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
They are really cool printed tiles.
The titles are cool. Is it worth the money for them? That's where I draw the line.
Says the
I
man
think
have
who's
to
collected
have you.
them all.
Wait, when you're
Yeah, that's right.
everything. Show yours.
I have collected them all, but I was lucky enough to get the sets at really cheap price,
Okay.
cheaper than store. And the CMFs, I don't mind paying $5 for a CMF. So I felt that CMF quality in these ones were a lot better than the last round of CMFs that we actually had.
Okay.
They had accessories and tiles, and the quality and production of the
More pieces,
CMF
yeah.
were a lot
So
higher.
they're pretty big
I don't-
figures.
Only problem is you can't feel them in the bag. That's all. Because there is no bag to feel.
Yes,
Yeah.
but each row in the box is a full series if you need a full series.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I just want a couple of random ones.
Then
Like,
buy
I
them on Facebook, like
I
every
need
other
another
person.
bunny.
I'm
And
sure
then
people will probably
People
think
think, it's all good.
Yeah, I just got the Goth Ghost Singer. It was a pretty cool little minifig.
That's a
That
good
one?
one.
That's the one, yeah.
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 I've got her and I've got the ice cream person.
Yeah,
I got
Yeah.
two of the shark.
Other way around.
Yeah, that one. I got that one as well.
Yeah, that one's cool. He doesn't look long for this world, though, does he?
yeah, he's kind of melting a little bit.
Mm.
Bit of
But
the
I like
wicked
the saxophone. That's what I like about him.
Yeah, the saxophone's really cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, the figures are cool. I think the
shark one's
concept
pretty
of
cool.
the app is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Considering you can't share the videos with anyone, you can't post them to YouTube or Facebook or anything. And I know it's done to protect the kids' welfare of them and potentially the IP of Lego's songs and stuff. Like, if you have the song in the background, it'll be picked up by the copyright filters in YouTube. But
Really?
that's one of the reasons why they've done it. I think it's the app is kind of not great for it, and the cost of the actual sets at retail price, which is $26, I think, for one of the sets.
Expensive.
Mm.
Kmart 19's not too bad.
Yeah.
Well, considering that retailers have dropped the price to $19 straight away, as
Match.
opposed to $20, that's
Which retailers?
30%. So all retailers,
retailers?
Big W, Kmart, and Target, I think,
Amazon.
have all dropped them, and Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
so they're all $19 at the moment, and yeah, I think it's not worth the money at full price. I think
They have
the
a touch
sets.
of,
Sorry.
they have a touch of the masked singer, don't they? About them. Is that where they
Oh,
were
they do.
inspired?
Oh,
Yeah, they do.
Is
And
that where they've
Not
been
thought-
inspired from? Or? Yeah.
I don't think so. From what I understand, the Series 2, the Wave 2 that's due out in October, has actually sets for them. So they've got like a band stage and layouts and sets for them. So it's actually going to be better than just the minifigs. But I think, yeah, this is a bit hit miss. I think these sets should have been $12 or $15 retail, and then the CMS $5 is fine.
They may well end up that price in the next
Yeah.
X number of months. We'll see.
Feels like they've invested too much in the actual the packaging that you store them in, the internal
Yeah.
packaging, the external
Yes.
packaging. Is that where a lot of the
The
money is
meat
coming
box.
Silly
I
thing.
think so.
Mm.
Yeah.
I actually really like the little display that they come with. If you fold out like the display for the minifig, I think that's really clever. And the back green bit, so I'm going to put Sue-Ann on her. She's demonstrating. So I like the little display fold-out bit for the minifig, but I also like the green bit at the back because that can unclip back with the others.
Oh, that.
Yeah, the green bit. So you
And
can
then with the
store
storage in
tiles.
the back of it, yeah.
Yeah, so if you unclip
and
it,
you can store tiles in there.
tiles and 2 of the bandmates. So that's
that
the
looks
idea behind that. So kids can cart it around, have their band in a box, basically, with all their tiles and stuff. So I like that idea. I just, I'm not sure kids would actually cart that around.
No.
Yeah.
One of the criticisms of this box, considering it's meant to be a display piece, it's got the injection point right in the middle of the clear part.
I was thinking that as well. Yeah.
It's really annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they've got to have it somewhere, but who thought that was a good idea?
Yeah.
Someone at Lego.
Yeah.
The part designer?
Hey, wait, have you got anyone out the back?
I do not at the moment.
Because I'm
You need to try.
get hungry, ready for lunch, I think.
Ooh, lunch.
Very dare food come first.
Sorry?
Fair. You can run away. That's okay.
Awesome.
Will you come
When
back?
I come back, when I come back, I haven't had a chance to play with Lego or build anything Lego for weeks, to be honest. So I spent a bit of time this morning playing around with it and trying to get back onto these little houses that I'm working on. So I can bring the camera over there later if you like. So
Yeah, absolutely.
they're not that special, but oh well, it's something. Awesome. All right, I'm going for lunch.
Okay.
Catch you guys later. Take care.
Yep. Cool. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have there been
So,
any
yeah,
entries in the mock comp?
We've had about 5 entries, I think.
Oh, yeah. I'll go get mine. Be back in a sec.
No, sorry, Simon.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to show us on stream.
Oh, okay, cool. Fair enough.
The whole
I
idea
won't do
is
that then. We don't know
the whole
who's who.
idea is it's to be anonymous, so we vote on it
cool.
without any bias. So if anyone in the chat is watching and hasn't entered yet, the theme this month is transport without wheels. So any kind of transport that doesn't have wheels can be entered. We ask for no bigger than a base plate, and a single photo needs to be sent to info@brickventures.com by 4 p.m. today. And then we will post a poll on the Facebook group, and people can vote on it anonymously, and you could win a prize. We'll pick up hopefully at the next MUGS meeting.
Hooray.
So yeah, transport without wheels leaves you open to a lot of ideas. Andrew, if you're watching, can you send us or send me the photos so I can show them in the stream, please? She usually watches and gets my message sometime. So yeah, transport without wheels.
She's in the chat. I saw her name there.
Yeah, she's in the chat. She'll send them after her coffee. See,
After coffee.
coffee first.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So transport without wheels. And if you've got any ideas for next month's theme, please send us a message or post it on MUGS. We can always use some creative ideas for the next mock building competition.
Maybe the new committee can come up with something.
Oh, absolutely. So the new committee is exciting. Are we excited, Sue and Neil?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is my excited face. No, it really is my excited face.
It'll be good to get some formality behind some of the stuff for MUGS and start the meetings.
I'm just looking forward to maybe being able to have in-person meetings again soon.
Yeah, so am I.
Very much. Hopefully we can arrange it and sort it out so it works well at the base plate. We might have to do ticketed events for the first couple of months or something like that.
Depends what the restrictions are going forward.
Well, that's true. The restrictions change every month, every week, and every day, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what day is it? What are the restrictions?
So yeah, I'm sure we'll post something about that in the coming few weeks about what's happening. I know the base plate needs a decent clean, so we'll need to arrange all the dust bunnies to be cleaned out, and hopefully someone cleaned out the hot dogs from last year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Vote not me.
I'm sure Andrea has got rid of the hot dogs or done something with them. Anyway.
It's been good to have the Zoom meetings though, because we've talked to lots of different people that that I definitely don't talk to at the base plate. Yeah,
I feel the same. It's been really good to chat with everyone because
And not
when
everyone can get to the base plate.
That's true as well. And not everyone can get to the base plate, and we may continue the Zoom meetings once we go live in person meetings as well. It all depends on if there's enough interest and such. We may even do like live switches to the base plate throughout the regular meeting. I don't know. It's all something that the MUGS committee will work out and determine if it's needed or not. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, like today, I wouldn't have been able to commit to going to the base plate because I had to visit my son, but it was, visit son, be home by 1 o'clock. And then after 4 o'clock, I can then go on and do something else, whereas otherwise it would have been a whole day put aside to go to the base plate, essentially. So it's been good for me to fit in with other things.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Absolutely. These meetings have been really good while we've been in lockdown. And yeah, hopefully we can continue them throughout the year.
And people with young children, Fleur's been able to participate even when she's at home with her son and other people who have got young children.
Yeah, and people have dialed in from on the road and the yards or wherever. Yeah, it's been really good.
The next, I assume the next, if we're doing a live stream, will be on the second Sunday of April.
That is the...
Yeah, it's Bendigo Bricks.
Yeah, it's Bendigo Bricks weekend.
Yeah.
Just so you know. Live from Bendigo Bricks.
Yeah, so the next meeting we'll need to work out. The next meeting we need to work out because it's Bendigo Bricks and Easter is the first week of April.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Bendigo Bricks, I think we may move the meeting until the following weekend. I'm not sure.
Doesn't that clash with Geelong then? Or have they moved?
It's something that the Future of MUGS meeting committee will work out and come back to everyone.
Fair enough.
I'm away the first weekend. The second weekend is Bendigo Bricks. We can still do it. We can do live switches to Bendigo Bricks. Can talk to Peebs and see. Yeah.
Maybe interview the people at Bendigo Bricks.
You want to get onto the interview camera? Yeah, we can do live switches to you. That's more than possible. We will talk about it and come back to everyone. The event will be posted soon. It's too far away to work out at the moment. So the update from Andrea is we have 7 entries so far into our mock competition, and the door prize post has been added into the MUGS meeting. So make sure you make a comment on it, and you could win a door prize as well. Yeah. Sorry, I've just lost my train of thought now. If anyone wants to join us in the chat, we do have one position available at the moment on the screen. So you're more than welcome to sign in. The link is further up in the chat comments and posted on the MUGS Facebook group.
Can I show an abomination?
You can.
This thing. Ignore the fact
What
that it's a Darth Vader outfit. This is not an official product.
No, it doesn't look like an official product.
This.
Did you get a Mega Bloks Lego
This
man?
is an official product.
Mm.
He looks like he's sick.
This is
Yeah,
also
it looks like an official product that's suffering from some form of disease.
What this is from a company in Queensland called Stufflers.com, and they're basically a knockoff Build the Bear thing. And they do this figure they call Blockman or something like that.
Okay.
And you basically you order it and you get it flat like Build the Bear, and you put your own. They send you stuffing. This is one I picked up at an op shop, and the outfit's actually Build the Bear outfit. He wasn't wearing that. He was naked when I got him. But they also, because like Build the Bear, you can get outfits for your bear. They also do an outfit to make your bear into a Lego figure.
Huh.
Oh.
Okay. So you
how interesting.
It's like a Lego gimp mask bear.
See, I wasn't going to take it there because this is, PG.
Sorry, family friendly. Sorry, I'll edit that out. Hi, Veronica. Welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Veronica.
Hi, Veronica.
Hi.
You came at the right time.
I know, I was looking.
There's a second one here somewhere, but I think he's fallen off the desk. And he's wearing the rest. And the head, the face, the mask, comes with a red top and blue pants as well.
Okay.
Oh, so cool.
But this one looks particularly bad. This is the one I got second hand. He looks particularly bad because he's not actually well stuffed. So the neck's meant to be a bit stronger.
Okay.
And his legs are a bit weak.
Yeah, he looks pretty poor. Hi, Mark.
So, for demonstration purposes, so you can see how bad it is.
Oh, God.
They accidentally sent me the second one. I just ordered the outfit, and they sent me a second doll.
It'd fit on the dog.
Maybe.
Oh,
If you want to suffocate it.
I don't know how.
I don't know why they thought this was a good idea, but I can see why Lego never did it themselves. Ew.
Yeah. I'm wondering whether they Build-A-Bear did like Lego movie products.
Not that I'm aware of. They should, but they didn't.
I'm Googling now just to see. No, they haven't.
There's so much.
They've done Doctor Who, they've done Star Wars.
Yeah, they've done a whole bunch of stuff, just not Lego.
Lots of Star Wars.
They did a Baby Yoda. I want the Baby Yoda.
Yeah, they did a few Rankin Bass things like Little Rudolph and
Okay.
Oh, there was another one in that line. I can't think what it was. So they've done a few of things like that. But Lego do a lot of plush themselves, apart from
Yes.
these figures
Mm.
they did a few years ago, and then their follow-up ones.
Yeah.
So these are the both licensed products, but they're different.
Yeah, I don't even like the stuffed ones. I gave my two stuffed figures to Veronica. I think. Oh, yeah.
And then there's the Duplo bunny.
See, I want the bunny.
Mm.
That's actually the
He is-
backpack one.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by bunnies. That's the pajama case, which a lot of people have.
Yeah, we got the pajama case.
Sorry, I'm
Don't think we got
losing
the
my
backpack,
camera.
have we?
all the time.
Okay.
You may not have the backpack, Veronica. I don't think
No.
it's available locally. And somewhere here, sorry, I've got a desk surrounded by bunnies. Is the fluffy one?
The little one.
No, there's another
It's
one.
so cute.
There's a fourth one somewhere. I might have to reach behind myself to get it.
They're breeding like rabbits.
Oh, they are.
That's kind of cute.
He's not there. He must
Yeah,
be
the little
behind my
one.
iPad. The little one's really cute. But they've been doing plush for a number of years. This is Ollie, the dragon.
He's
was
quite
a-
cute.
From Legoland.
So many plush.
And this is
Oh my
this
god!
is a Lego one.
Oh.
Oh, he's
This is a
beautiful.
What's the bee from?
Primo.
Okay.
the
There
baby
he is
Lego.
too, yeah.
Big
Mm.
rattle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's
So
beautiful.
there's a few Primo ones, but they're really uncommon here because I don't think they made it to Australia. Unlike
Okay.
bunnies,
The bunnies are cute. I like the bunnies.
the bunnies and these.
Yeah.
You
I
don't
have
rip the tags off, man.
Sorry?
You don't rip the tags off.
No. Was I meant to?
No, the price taggy type one.
Oh,
Yeah. No.
Or do you?
The value them, Veronica. You leave the price tags
no,
on.
you're
Little
right.
tell-
The bee still got his price tag on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just haven't got round to that.
It's not mint condition.
You see how much
Leave
I paid for that?
Mm.
That's not $100. Just so you know, it's not $100.
I would
It's
hope
100
not.
krona,
Okay.
which at the time was
I
about
have
20
the
Australian.
What we
green room. Neil, do you mind if I swap you out for a moment? It's all good. Travis,
I'm real. I do exist.
How was your
how you
lunch?
doing?
Lunch was good. Yes.
Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, are we doing old Lego?
This isn't Lego.
This is.
The
Look
creepy.
at that.
This is the one they sent me by mistake. This is the outfit.
Ah,
Oh, that's cute.
And for Travis, that goes with the mask.
Nice.
creepy.
So how are we all?
Good, Bob.
Doing fine.
Been a busy Sunday.
So Travis,
Mark,
I think you need to choose who you are.
I'm Travis. Yeah, I'm Travis. I've been
Yeah.
kicking around mugs for a very long time.
I meant who you are at the moment.
Oh, I'm on the steering committee for the new mugs arrangement or organisation or whatever we end up coming up with. So that should be fun. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting couple of months when we sit down and try to figure out how we're going to structure all that. Who else is on the committee? Because I actually don't know.
Wade, myself,
Yep, cool.
and
it's
Neil,
all us
who
guys.
here a moment ago before you came in. And
Woohoo! Represent. We is all here. We is all good. Yeah. So that should be fun once we sit down and figure out exactly how we're going to do that. I mean, I know I have a few ideas after years of other committees. I've got some ideas about how we can do this.
Yep. Lots of ideas. Get them on paper.
Yeah, well, I have been taking notes after the meeting we had 2 weeks ago, was it? Time is such a relative concept nowadays.
2, 3?
2, 3, yeah. It was a time ago. I don't know. I could probably go back to my calendar and check, but
It was the past.
yes, the past is fluid. The future is set. Whatever that future is, I don't know. Yeah, so actually building again, which is weird. It's been a while since I've sat down and built anything. Yeah, look, I built an old car for no reason whatsoever, and I'm sure that I will not be
You had the
reproducing.
instructions and the parts?
I did have the instructions. I had to download them. I'm sure that I will not be reproducing something like this in the near future. Just, I'm sure that's not going to happen.
Instructions no good.
Oh no, the instructions were fine. Okay. If anyone's ever, these are the old 75, 76 Lego cars. There was 4 of them, I think. Cadillac, a Roller, the Renault, which is this one, and a Formula One car. The instructions, this entire model is 10 steps.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 10 steps. I actually have a link which I can put in the chat for where you can get those instructions from, and it is mental. It's a lot of guesswork. That is definitely true. I'll just post that in there.
The extra pieces
Was there a
highlighted
parts
in
list as well or not?
That website actually has, it used to have a parts list. I don't know if it actually has it here. No, it doesn't. This one doesn't have a parts list. Oh, no, sorry. No, it does have a parts list, so you could recreate it. The expensive part will be the wheels and the window, but the rest of them are pretty commonly available parts. The wheel holder, the wheels, and the sticker, which I actually don't have. This one doesn't have the sticker on it, unfortunately. But I'm not that fussed about the sticker. I could recreate a sticker if I want. And the bricks, so the 1x8 clears.
Transparent bricks, yeah.
I mean, you could recreate it using the 1x2s because most of it is stacked in there, so you could do that quite easily. This one, you could recreate it with that, which wouldn't be too much of an issue. But yeah, the actual instructions.
Did you already have the parts, or did you have to buy them?
No, I actually went out and bought the set because I knew there's a discussion I had with someone else. So I went and bought this one from a seller in Germany, which was $90 for everything, which wasn't too bad. So it came sans instructions, so I had to go off and obviously find from that website the instructions, which was fine.
That amount was without instructions.
That was without instructions, yeah. With instructions, I saw some that came with boxing instructions, and they were about $250. I thought that might be a bit steep.
That sounds a bit steep.
Yeah, I went sans instructions. Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, this set is older than.
Would it have been cheaper just to buy the extra parts?
It might have been cheaper to buy them, but to source them would have been problematic because you need 6 of these wheels, which is a lot. You need 2 of those. You need 6 of the 1x4s, and you need 3 of the 1x6s. So that would have been painful trying to get all that in multiple lots. So yeah, I figured it'd just be easier to buy those in. And of course, I got a couple of classic space sets as well, so that was fine.
Nice.
Yeah, if I'm going to be doing an order buying old sets,
might as well.
Yeah, exactly right.
What are we looking at, Sue?
We're looking at my mock.
Okay.
That's what I did last night. in the sort log call.
Pretty.
It's the lid of the IKEA box.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
How are you finding those boxes?
Oh, they're great for making little mosaics.
Huh.
And
Good for that.
I used a bigger container to put my spare.
Now that's a
video
good
tiles
idea.
on.
yeah.
I wonder if it
Yeah.
would it fit all the 104 video tiles, and then you could use the box to store all the
Maybe the big one might.
Okay.
Is that how many we have?
Yeah, there's 104.
God.
It's going to be
At the
more.
moment, yeah. Because
Yeah,
it'll get
wave
bigger.
1 is 104, and there's meant to be another 100 and something in wave 2. So
The real question is it going to go past wave 2?
Probably not.
yeah, started.
Yeah, I don't see it, but you know, I'm a pessimist, so
I think the issues with the capability of the app on people's different devices is going to be a hindrance to people using it.
yeah.
You know, if you have to
Yeah.
have the latest device to be able to run it, then no
Particularly if
one's
it's
gonna
for
use it.
kids too. I mean, no one's giving their kids the latest device; they're getting the hand-me-down device.
Yeah.
My phone's 5 years old or whatever, and I can't even download the app. So,
Yeah, mine might not run on mine because I think mine's a.
It struggles to run on mine, and I've got last year's model, so
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's gonna
Yep,
cost.
that's a killer.
I'm hoping to get a new phone next week, in which case I can test what it is like on the latest. And if it craps out on the latest one, well, it's not going to survive till next
Well,
year.
at least we get some cool minifigs out of it.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
true.
cool tile.
And an ice cream mermaid. I cannot stress enough the ice cream mermaid, how good that is.
She is pretty cool.
Ice cream mermaid. Which one's that?
I could go to the Melandra and get that one. Yeah.
I've only got
Ice cream
figures
mermaid.
and one set.
Yep, that's the ice cream mermaid.
I've only got the figures and the one set.
The llama.
I've got the llama.
The one with the signed record deal.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why I got it. Cause,
Which is actually pretty impressive given the last 12 months.
True.
record producers are desperate for new talent.
Sorry. Keza in the chat has asked who else is on the MUGS forming committee. So I understand it's myself, Sue-Ann, Trevor, Neil, and Andrea.
Travis, you want Travis, not Trevor.
It's not the first time I've been. Yeah, I understand. I understand.
He knew who I was referring to.
There's 5 of us.
Yeah, but just the 5 of us at the moment.
So the 3 in here, plus Neil and Andrea.
Yes. And that's our goal is to set up the basis of MUGS, and then the ongoing basis of MUGS, the future of MUGS, and then from that committee will be voted in around 3 months' time to include more people as a working group and different positions, etc. That's the plan.
Yeah, so we'll have to set everything up and write the ideals and the rules and see how we go.
Yes.
Should be fun. The mission statement. Done a few of those in my time.
Yeah, so basically we're it for 3 months at least. And it might be an entirely new committee afterwards.
Yeah.
But we may not stay on. We may find it too stressful and too much work.
We may run away screaming. No more Lego.
You've got to collect committees, you see. That's the important thing. You've got to be in as many committees as possible.
At once?
Oh, multitasking, of course. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
So surely
You need one for every night of the week, don't you?
Exactly right. Yeah.
But the details will be launched or announced once we actually meet and and start arranging stuff, I guess. For those who are playing along, we only got told today that we were part of this committee, so
About
Yep.
an hour, half an hour before the meeting
the
started.
live stream started. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all sort of pretty fresh. And yeah, we're getting used to everything.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll be great.
Yes. Yeah. So is anyone else collecting anything recently, apart from video files
And coins.
and coins?
I've actually been going to the pick brick walls and getting the 1x2 clear bricks for no reason whatsoever.
Okay.
I am planning a new mock, which needs a lot of windows apparently.
Nice.
Maybe that's for BV25.
2025. We're
It takes me a
holding you
while
to
to build it. Oh God, I shouldn't have said anything.
We are holding you to that.
I mean, after
That's it.
after I do my remodel of the hot springs and the whatever other car-based mock I'm planning in the near future, maybe I'll get to that one too. Should be fun. Let's build a tropical island.
I've got to admit, I've gone to the Lego store a couple of times in the last few weeks, and I haven't actually bought much. There's just nothing that's inspired me to buy anything, apart from the little poly bags. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, fair enough. The poly bags are pretty cool. I actually, when we had our lockdown a few weeks ago, I actually went through some of the big Lego sets, the collector sets. So I actually built the A-Wing and the Batwing, because why not?
Yeah.
That's a
You
fun
can?
build. Yeah, because I
I
can.
did Steve yesterday and saw the Batwing, his built Batwing. I'm genuinely surprised how big it is.
It is huge and heavy. Really, really heavy. Most of the build process, because you start off blocking out the entire wing structure with Technic, and then you build on top and underneath and on top and underneath.
Okay.
And as you get through, it is very big, very heavy. It takes a lot of space, and moving around is a nuisance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is a pain in the ass to build, but it's a pretty in-depth build, and yeah, it's really quite good.
Yeah. Groovy just
Hanging it?
No, I'm not hanging it. No, it's just on a stand at the moment.
Yeah, fair enough.
Groovy Josh is asking what's on the pick a brick wall. Travis?
Well, I can answer the Doncaster one. There's a lot. One of the things of note is there's brooms all the way across the sky. The push broom, not the cool flying witch broom. There's 1x2 clear bricks. There is pink 1x1 round plates, which are fantastic. I love those. There's also 1x2 bricks with two studs on the side in green, which is kind of uncommon. They had briefly they had red panels, but I don't think they're on the wall anymore. I think they all went pretty quickly. What else was of note? There were no steering wheels, which I thought was surprising.
Do you have a need for steering wheels? Because I can give you probably 100.
Well, I don't, but there was a lady there when I was there who was desperate for steering wheels and couldn't find any. So I had a brief chat with her about that she might want to look into a website called Bricklink. She might help her out if she's after a specific one. They also had those the round curved slopes that were in the sister Starship, the teal curved slope, without printing on it.
Okay.
Which was quite cool. So I grabbed a few of those as well. Yeah. So that's just Doncaster. I haven't been to the High Point one, so I can't really comment what's on there.
Yeah, I got those at the High Point one in January. They had plenty of them there too.
Yeah, they're really quite cool. So I grabbed, I think, 16 of them because that's a good number to play with.
Yes.
There are actually a Facebook group set up for Doncaster and High Point, and then one for LDC, which is the Pick a Brick Facebook group. So people
cool
about what's on the wall,
Didn't know that.
and we try and get regular updates and photos of what's on the wall at any given time. So you're welcome
cool
to
idea.
join groups. I will see if I'm allowed to post the links in MUGS. I'm not sure if we're allowed to promote other groups in MUGS, so I'll confirm before I post that. But yeah,
Maybe the steering committee can make a decision on that.
once we have our first meeting, we can definitely decide that.
I got to go. I got a visitor coming before the dogs start barking.
Okay, bye, Veronica.
I'll watch it online.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Michael, are you okay to join? Hello, Michael. You're on mute.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Michael.
How are you all on this fine Sunday?
Living the dream.
Perfect.
Fine.
The sun is shining and I've been outside, so better than last week.
And you've been purchasing Lego from overseas, I hear.
Well, whoops, dropped it. It only took like a week and a half to arrive, which was really quite impressive. Yeah, from Germany.
Wow.
Oh, it obviously wasn't from. Obviously, wasn't from East Preston or anything.
No. That's it. Has to sit in a sorting centre in Springvale for like 2 weeks to get it.
Get shipped up to Sydney for a little bit, resorted, get back down.
Yeah.
But very exciting. I hear it's. I heard you talking about the instructions. How it's like 5 steps or something. Is it
10 steps? It's insane.
10
like,
10 steps.
yeah. I mean, they do outline. Sorry, 391.
So you know that iconic Lego train, the city train, the red and yellow one, the red and yellow one with the the back from the 90s. I think the instructions of that are about 15 steps for the entire train set as well. So Lego's really. I love it how you've got to like assume it's the same on the other side. So you build up one side, but you can't see the other side. But you see it's being built up on the other side as well. So you have to assume that the parts that you're using on this side are the same on the other side, which is generally how it works. But yeah, it was a long gone era the way they used to do the instructions, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you get the LDD file for that set?
No, I didn't get the LDD file.
So on Eurobricks, there's a thread post, which Eurobricks is a forum. There's a thread post.
I know Eurobricks, yeah.
Yeah. They have all the official sets in LDD. Or a lot of the official sets in LDD. So if you ever wanted to modify a set in Lego Digital Designer or Studio, you can get that. And that set is actually in that list. So you can download the file and pull it apart in instructions.
Oh, yeah, just see that, yeah.
Yeah. It's always good if you can't find the instructions properly or the instructions aren't clear, you can pull it apart.
So is that the oldest set you own, Travis?
I think that's the oldest set I own, yeah. 1975.
75, right.
Yep. I mean, I do own Lego from that era and before because my mother decided that whatever kid she was going to have was going to own Lego, so so I do have a lot of Lego from the mid 70s, but I think that's the oldest set that I can actually put together and say, yes, I have that set. Because most of the sets that I had from that period, it was just sort of pushed together. Mostly creative brick sets and stuff like that. Just, same bricks.
I've got a whole box of broken tractor front end loader scoops and tractor things because my brother and I just played with them all when we were little. And they're all just completely destroyed, sandblasted and ruined. But there's like a whole
in the sand
whole
pit,
container.
all of that. Yep.
Yeah. We were shifting
we
around.
used to do that too.
We were moving around the whole garden with little Lego trucks and stuff. So do lots of gardening.
Oh, Nathan! Jeez, wow.
58.
Okay.
Wow.
That's insane. Yeah, I think you got me beat.
1971 is my earliest one. I've got the 181 train set with the.
I'm pretty sure that's 4 times Nathan's age. I'm pretty sure. not that we're like judging or anything, but that's pretty impressive. Sorry, hello to Kathy and Angus in the chat as well. They've just said hello. So, I don't even know what the oldest
58's
sets are.
impressive.
58, yeah. Pretty crazy.
Everyone's looking now.
Yeah, I'm looking around going, what's the oldest set? I don't really know. See, I'm one of these probably Lego snobs where I don't like the old style sets when they're not detailed enough, I guess.
But here's another thing: is don't look backwards because they're too damned expensive. Look forwards.
Yeah.
You can at least get them at discount or something on from the retailers. But you look backwards and oh my gosh, some of those old sets pricing has just gone through the roof, hasn't it?
Yeah. I have Matthew in the green room. I'm going to swap out for a moment and add Matthew in. So
You can swap me out
hey,
for a
Matthew.
moment.
Oh, okay. No worries. I'll pop you in the green room for a moment. Hey, Matthew.
Oh, how are we?
Hey,
So, yeah, just thought I'd pop in to say hi.
Hey.
Sure.
how's everything going?
Oh, pretty good. Yeah. Got a few scout camps coming up, so I haven't done much on Lego past few weeks.
We need to get the scouts into the Lego.
Absolutely.
Oh, right.
Get them into sorting Lego.
Oh, please,
Yeah,
that'd be lovely.
Get a few around. That'd be great.
That's right. The sorting Lego badge. That's
Let's
got
have
to
a
be a
sorting
badge.
Lego party.
Very disappointed that wasn't an actual badge, people.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the badge scheme's a bit freer now. They've changed things up, so maybe we could try to introduce that. Bit of a mini project for people.
Are you building? So you haven't been building anything?
Haven't been building anything. I think I mentioned last time we got a couple of old sets that trying. Yes.
Did you recreate them? Oh yeah, have you?
Yeah.
Built them up yet? Yeah.
Yeah. So I've just got a couple more that I might try to get to at some stage.
What sets are they?
The ones I've got still, they haven't built is a MESC ship.
Oh wow!
It's hard for me to convince myself that I should open that box, but
just watch the value disappear as you do.
It keeps getting harder and harder.
Yeah.
Comes with
And what you use it from?
That's from a few years back. I bought it at I think I got it in the auction at a brick convention.
Okay.
And the other ones, the crocodile ship from Chima that we had signed by the designer. That's still in the box as well.
Yeah, I think I've got one of those up in my wall of shame, as you see behind me. Yes, for those who can't see the wall of shame, there you go. That's a big wall of Lego shame. A lot of Lego sets. You might see a train there. The train's going to be cracking open some trains in the near future for no reason, not car related at all.
I was going to say, Travis, is that the same room you normally stream from? Because it looks like there's even more Lego now.
There have been a little bit of reorganization changes, so I've been moving things around, trying to get access to, like where my trains are. There's a box of trains pieces in there somewhere.
Okay.
I've been adventuring around. So there has been a bit of Lego content hasn't changed. The placement of the Lego content has.
Yep.
So the next few weeks, maybe over Easter, I'll be digging out a lot of stuff and putting shelves into things like that. So hopefully I can actually get to all my Lego, find the Bat Cave, disassemble it, do all sorts of crap. I got plans, Michael, plans.
Get the partsies going.
I cannot wait for parties. I have so many sets of parties, guys. Remember the green dinosaur? I've got 4 green dinosaur sets of parties.
Green Knight? What, really? Let's make a comeback.
Yeah, apparently I bought tons of them. I just found them, so I guess I bought those.
Are You're talking the creator dinosaur, aren't you?
Yeah.
I bet you what you were excited about was the brick with the two studs on the 1x1 brick with the studs on each side, which are now everywhere.
It's exactly why I would have bought it. Yeah, green slates probably excited me too. So I don't know necessarily how well that one's going to party out, but I will do parties on that. I've also got a couple of. Oh, go right.
Surely, if the set's from like this time last year, it's now worth more as a set than the parts, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Have you been seeing these sets for so long that it's now worth reselling them?
Some of them possibly. Yeah, that might be right. I mean, I don't know how much those pop-up party buses that you can't quite make up out of that train. I found I had 2 of those for parties, so you know.
Yeah,
I love. I think it was last year. Last year, Paul pulled an elves dragon out of his partsy bag and was about to start opening it up for partsies. And I go, Paul, you realize that's probably worth about $300 now? And he's like looking at it, going, no way. And so he, looks it up on Bricklink or whatever. So, well, I'll be putting that away now.
Yeah. I've got an elves tree house that I bought. I've done parties on one of them, or maybe 2 of them, and I pulled that out like, I wonder if I got this for parties. Then I had a look at Bricklink going, I think I'll be keeping this. Yeah. The elves sets.
But, those elves, that elves treehouse especially had some great stuff in it. It was just all the nice pieces, all the green.
That was the first time we saw, the foliage in different colours, and also those the brown, flesh-coloured flower stems with the bar on them. I think it was the first time we saw them too.
Oh, okay.
So so that was that we did parties on at least 4 of those. I know I did 2. I think Paul did 2. And no one seems to be excited by Friends figs, so I usually end up keeping those.
Yes, you end up with all of them.
I don't mind. That's fine. The Friends snow themed one was actually quite good because it meant I got some full body covering. So when I do Friends space figures, I actually have something for them to wear that's not mini skirts and tank tops. Because you don't want to wear mini skirts and tank tops in space.
Can only do with exactly.
The poison of space air will get you. Yeah.
Don't you go outside in that. Go put something proper on.
Don't you leave that house wearing that.
Don't you leave the spaceship wearing that.
I'm an adult, Mom. Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Friends Space. I'm sure I'll get to that eventually too.
Yeah, well, you've got what's her name from the movie, wasn't it? What was her name?
Yes, the Sweet Mayhem.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Very cool helmet too. It was.
Oh, I always, I never have her with a helmet on. I always have her with her hair because her hair is amazing.
Yeah, the hair's even better.
I actually do have a Sweet Mayhem mock in the works too. Sweet Mayhem, Sweet Mecha, which has had a complete redesign, but because mechs are hard and balance is terrible.
Yep, just the ankles.
It's the knees are the big problem. Like Dr. Zeus, I have a problem with the knees.
Yeah.
Dr. Zeus, back in his early years, he used to draw pictures of live people, and he always disappointed how the knees turned out. So he decided he wasn't going to do life drawing anymore.
Well, you should do what Lego does and just make the knees non-bendable. Just make them all.
If you're building a mech, okay, but I want to pose this thing, so I need to have
I know.
I need to have the parts to bend it.
Yeah.
I've actually found the Technic click joints that you got in the ATTE, I think, was when I pulled them from, and they appeared in some of the Exoforce sets, I think, which is the Technic lift arm with the big click joint in them. They have just about enough strength to do the knees with, but you still have to be careful of your angles.
Have you seen how the Monkey Kid sets, particularly the Monkey Warrior, the big mech red mech?
I haven't had a chance to get that yet, so no.
I would check out how they've done the joints for that, because they've done like 3 gears to hold the click joint in place. So it's actually
Okay.
backed up by gears. It's actually quite interesting how they've built it to make it strong. So it's worth checking out.
There is a mock that I will get to eventually, which will be one of these, which is why this guy is sitting here. I'm going to build one of those and Lego. There you go, foreshadowing. And I'm actually building a Oh, sorry. Let me get that people can actually see what's going on. So, from your childhood, you might remember the Robotech, the tactical battle pod. So I'm building one of those Lego to go with my Lego Valkyries. But I've actually started building the knees and the hips for it, and it's all Technic worm geared. So it's not a free wheeling connection. It is all going to have to be geared in and geared out. So that'll be fun. So I like to also use a Technic motor with a little bar on it. They're going to do and slowly move my mech's legs to pose it.
You've built
but
Voltron,
that should
right?
Voltron's sitting right over here. Just
so you haven't built it. The shoulder in Voltron is like the masterclass in. It's a masterclass in using gears and friction balls and all that kind of stuff to make a really sturdy.
he's got a bit of spiderweb on him. An early mech I did back in the early noughties, I used the friction pins and the tiny little cogs to build a basic rotating joint many moons ago. So yeah, but the size of that, like I've just started sketching because I want to build into scale to my Valkyries, and my Valkyries stand about a little bit shorter than Voltron does. And if I'm going to the same scale, that model will be about that tall.
Oh boy!
Like it's going to be huge, so the weight would be too much for that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to have to gear it, which is going to be a pain, but there you go.
And
it is what it is.
It's a very narrow leg too, so you got a very narrow space to do all this in, don't you?
Center of gravity is going to be terrible. I can do it. The leg's probably going to be about 5 studs wide, I think, is as small as I can do it, while getting all of the connections. There will be some very stressed Technic axles in there, I think. So I may actually get to the point where I break a Technic axle, but we'll have to wait and see. Should be fun. I haven't broken a Technic axle yet.
Haven't you?
No, not yet. I'm sure I will. It's going to be great.
I know. I broke a Technic gear.
I have broken Technic gears, yeah. I've deliberately broken a Technic gear because I needed to build something which fired 1/8 plates at high velocities. Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't tell.
There's a story.
It was. There's a story. Yeah, there was a book that you could buy a few years ago. Now I think it was the 2009, 2010, I think. Which was Dangerous Lego Models, and it had a motor firing gun which you could load a magazine of 1/8 tiles, and it would just rapidly fire them out at high speed. So I built that, and that was interesting, but it required me to take a 24 tooth gear and actually strip off 10 of those gears, which I said, sure, got plenty of those, I'll do this. And destroyed a 24 tooth gear. It's good.
It made it work.
Made it work.
Yeah. Had to file it right back.
I'm going to drop off and add Sue-Ann back in for a little bit. I'll listen in the background, so if you need anything, just wait.
Cool. I might go as well. I'll catch you later.
Oh, okay. No worries.
See you,
Thanks
Simon.
See ya.
Bye. Hello again.
Oh, look, candy blocks.
Hold on.
These are not Lego, but they're Lego light. What surprises me, Travis just found these in a box, and I don't know how old they are.
Oh boy!
They're at least 3, 4 years old, but you kind of wouldn't know it.
They've been sealed.
Are you going to do a live sample on live YouTube? Go on, open them, eat them.
Oh God, no! I'm sure they'll start to deteriorate as soon as I open the packet.
Just into
let's
dust.
Talk about the food coloring. Yeah.
Just poof to
Yeah.
dust.
They're from Canada, though. Oh,
Okay.
they're from Canada.
I think I've had something similar, but I don't think it was 2 or 3 years after it'd been in storage.
Yeah, there are local ones you can get.
Okay.
In
Yeah.
places, you know, where you buy bulk food and stuff. But actually has a mock design on the front. The box is upside. You can build a snake. Where am I? There. You can
Mum
build a
always
snake.
said not to play with food.
So you
Yeah,
encourage
well-
you to play with your food.
Yeah, Lego would not endorse that.
And also,
I remember when do you remember the molds came out? You know, the molds, you could get those molds that would mold out jelly. You could mold out jelly. Everyone kept tagging me in the damn Facebook, and I'm like, why would I want something that's going to encourage my children to put Lego in their mouth? Like I you know, Lego shaped objects in my mouth. I do not want these.
Yeah, I bought a few of those.
you can make soaps and crayons out of them.
Yeah. Oh, well, I
Same
use it
mold.
for ice mostly.
Look, bendy Lego. Official Lego. It's official Lego. Bit hard to see.
Is that one of the Lego erasers?
Yeah, it is. I just
Trying to
weirdly seem to have a stack of them, but they don't stack because even though they got holes in the bottom, they're not the right holes. So,
Oh, that's what you get when you get poor manufacturing tolerances.
Yep.
but wait, I had them in pink as well. This is
Do
like
they
the
stack with the
magic
red?
bag
Maybe they stack with the red.
of Amazing stuff. I don't know
So
why I
much
have so
random
many.
I think I do, Sue-Ann, but you're not going to like the answer.
Why?
Because, like me, you have a problem. Just like, oh, buy it, just buy it, just buy it, just buy it.
Anything that has the
Look,
Lego
no,
logo.
different pink. It's a different pink.
Is that a dark pink?
That's a dark pink.
Oh, you could do a friend set with it.
Well, the light pink is closer to Paradisa pink than white light pink, whatever it is.
I just realised I actually built a mock that I could have used in our mock comp, and I completely forgot about it because I haven't displayed it
You
before.
can still enter.
There's
Oh,
still
man.
time.
A few minutes.
Closes
Like an
at 4
hour.
o'clock.
All right, cool. I might do that. Yeah, all right, cool. I might do that. It'd be good. It's great. I've actually built a mock this year. It's only March, and I've already built my first mock for 2020-21, which is one more mock than last year.
Just remember, you're not allowed to tell us what it is because we will need to vote on it later.
I haven't said a word.
I posted a photo of this on. Sorry?
I found my missing necklace. It's,
Oh, I remember that.
Oh,
The bears.
and there's
Teddy.
another one. I don't remember buying this one though.
That's an expensive.
But the cord's gone all.
hmm.
Oh, hang on, that's probably better.
Nice.
Weird. This must be from a show.
I think I still have a bag set away from Brickvention last year that I haven't used. I posted a photo of this on the MUGS group earlier in the week, but let's just show people. This is the color chart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It was released by WLWYB, What You Love, What You Build. And it's got most of the colors on there, I think.
Yeah, I was
Well,
about to say there's going to be some new ones that'll.
Yeah,
It's got the newer colours on it.
yeah,
It doesn't have older colours.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
there's
so
no
it's something
sand
like
purple
sand.
Travis, there's no sand red.
Oh, disappointment! Don't have nearly enough sand red.
Pink.
Don't want to double the cost of the thing.
I think it was
Be like,
every color that was in a
Sand blue.
one by one something. So sand red only appeared in bricks, I think, not one by ones.
Well,
yeah.
I would
It's also
say
not a colour.
I will enter in a bit of foreshadowing. Stay tuned for this meeting, the March meeting in 2 years, because I will be opening a 20-year-old Lego set at that meeting.
For parties?
No. Sue Ann and Matthew, I don't know if you're at that meeting, Matthew. The micro build meeting we had in 2003. It was at Amaru, and I won a prize for my entry in this meeting. But when I was cleaning up on my Lego, I actually found that we are there. That's fantastic. Yep, it'll be good. And open 20-year-old Lego. It's going to be great. So I'm going to open a 20-year-old Lego set that I won at a MUGS comp.
Yeah.
This is 19 years old. I'm frightened by that.
Santa Fe.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got any Santa Fe engines, but I'm pretty sure I've got a few cars that may or may not be opened.
I got I'll swap you because I don't think I've got any cars.
Oh, well, those engines were like $30 at Maya. Like I know I've done partsies on a few of those.
Well, there goes my ability to resell that one.
Oh, it's not worth $30 now, Sue Ann. Oh, no.
I bought about 3 of them at the time, and I think I've opened 2.
Yeah. Look, I know I did partsies on a lot of those, and Paul did as well.
We just lose weight.
I think you just let Steve in.
You lost weight. But you got
Hey,
a Steve.
Steve.
So
Welcome back again.
Steve.
hey guys,
Hello.
what's going on?
The new hostess with the mostest.
I found the USB that's made out of bricks.
Oh God, I remember that. Never actually got one of those.
Wow,
It's
a
only
whole
16
16.
gig.
That's not too bad actually. That's still
Still
Where's that
usable.
from?
that's all. That'll put all the data that you need to put on if you're doing it for school or something. But you don't want to be putting your home movies or whatever.
2014.
So I have a question. These things came out in 2003, 2002, 2003.
Yeah.
And I'm short like 2 or 3 of these. Is there anyone out there? Are we allowed to do this? Anyone out there that might have these that they are willing to part with?
I can lend you some.
Oh no,
I
I'm
might have some. Okay. I know I have some. I don't know where they are.
I have some. I know where they are, but I can only lend because I bought them.
No. That's all good. No, and that's cool. Yeah, sort of because they're from my town. I'm like, I've committed to that. I know they're like almost 20 years old.
That might have been a poor idea.
It might have been your first mistake.
But you know what?
Yeah.
But I had them.
When you
I've had
go
them
the-
since they first came out.
Go with the new road plates. You could build that.
That was
Nothing
they
like
came out with
you
Jack
guys-
Stone,
I'm using
didn't
them.
They're Jack Stone era, yeah.
they? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't end up getting a lot of Lego then.
The juniorization
Yeah,
era.
I think I bought a couple of them because I thought they were actually really cool road plates, but
That's why I bought
They're
them.
about the same
And I
time
put
as
them on my
those.
town
As that
layout.
Santa Fe.
you're right.
Mine
Santa
was
Fe,
bought with the
God.
intention of
But
continuing my town layout, which I haven't done for about 10 years. But yeah, maybe I'll get back to it. I still have
You
most
should.
of it.
Town layouts are the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, just because you say so now. What?
No, tropical islands of indeterminate locations is the thing.
Yeah,
Tropical
tropical
islands,
islands are
okay.
where it's at.
Yep. Going to build a tropical. You heard it first. I'm going to build a tropical island. It's going to be great.
Okay.
And I promise there won't be a doomsday device on this island,
That is
Not at all.
visible.
Or nuclear missile silo.
or any sort of. Sorry, Steve.
Is it to be COVID free? Is that the goal?
It should be, yeah. It should be COVID free, yeah.
Yeah, I watched,
You can have
Very restricted. It will be very restricted who's allowed on the island.
I've got a word
Absolutely.
Ooh, special island.
horrible.
Is it only
It's
a bad
okay.
guys island or a good guys island?
It's not for the good guys. No. There will be some good guys on it, but it's a bad guy island. Yes, I'm going to be building my super secret lair for my evil genius. It's going to be great.
I was going to ask if Richard Hammond and Tori Bellucci were going to be on it as well.
Is this your current city, Steve?
This is my town in work in progress. So we got like a shopping area that's gonna come to part.
Strip mall.
Come to be. We got like our car parking area, and then we'll build something over the top of it. We got. What I should do is not have double lanes in this section, and I can use them to sort of finish it off at the end. That's what I really should do, and it would make more sense. So, yeah, I haven't done much over here since last time I showed you guys that. I really haven't done a great job of building. I have put out some plate, I guess, so to sort of define the area. Okay. Might pick that, actually.
How faded is that?
Wow. Looks good, Steve. Looks good.
Oh, 2 and 4.
Yeah.
Do you know what I discovered that I have, Suan? I still have in an unopened plastic sealed bag, my Brickvention 2010 t-shirt.
What?
Yep. Never opened it, apparently. There's a collector's item for you. A Travis size t-shirt. I am not normal Lego size. Not from 2010, I'm not.
Claire McDonald was getting rid of one of her the maroon coloured ones, which
yeah, I
still had
remember
the
those.
tag on. So I've claimed that. Maybe
Nice.
it can be made into a cushion for the base plate or something.
Yeah, that's not a bad
I
idea.
don't know. It's never been used. Maybe it can be sold or something. Proceeds to charity. I don't know.
Do a charity auction.
Yes. Proceeds to fairy bricks.
Yeah. You certainly could do that. It would be cool.
You two can pretend that you were an exhibitor at whatever Brickvention it was.
I don't have to pretend. I've been to them all. Even the one we don't talk about.
2020.
2020.
No, we don't talk about
2021.
2020 made the list. No, 2021. Sorry.
We
2020. We actually got that off.
Yeah,
2020 was great.
Yeah, 2021 made the list.
Remember 2020.
2020 was
Oh, that's right.
I've been doing
time on a tombola. That's why I don't remember it.
I was gonna say I've been doing some building. So this is I haven't been building much lately, but I built something at least. So this is the creator set.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a really nice build, and it's mostly brick built too. So there's no great big boat
single
pieces.
use. Yeah.
Yeah, single or very limited use pieces in the boat piece, but it's a nice set. It comes up really well. So I'd highly recommend that one to anyone interested.
Yeah,
there's a lot of good stuff in it. But at a sale, so I've also got the alternate model. So
what, you got 2 sets?
Well, I might have bought more than 2, but anyway. This is the alternate model as well, which is pretty cool too. This is a nice little pirate.
Hang on, is that an accordion? Is that pirate holding an accordion?
Yes, he is. He does have.
That's amazing.
Oh, it's made with a hinge. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's very cool.
That is
Yeah,
really
okay.
So
cool. I love
this is a nice little alternate. So I like this. It's the interior.
Yeah, I liked the Skull Island, the other alternate of that a little bit more than I like that tavern.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. And that's
another
a
one
brick.
so you can do Skull
I'm way ahead of you, buddy.
Good.
And that's a brick. Oops. Sorry, horse. There's a brick-built horse there, so which is cool. That's something different. That was part of the set too.
I need some help. Is this an axle or a pin?
That's an axle.
That's an axle. Yeah.
Oh, and it's gone flying.
I mean, the majority of it is axle, right? So
yeah. Well, I don't think it's any part of this pin.
I'll go my axle drawer then when I find it. Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm sorting Technic. I think this Technic bits I'm sorting, possibly from the yellow car.
I can't imagine where they would have come from.
But I'm not sure, but I think they're from that.
You know, I think I actually bought one of those yellow cars, like purchased actual money for a yellow car set. Yeah.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
You were given one.
Yeah, but still, here we are.
It might have been two.
Yeah.
I might have bought it just to see what the differences were.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, so I think it was
wasn't just one bag of Technic pins difference.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So backstory for other people. When we were at the town hall, so this would have been 2010, 2011 for a brickvention. Lego ended up giving all the convention day people there a free, essentially created. Oh, okay. We ended up getting a free Lego
Can I
set.
give you a bit more backstory?
Okay, sure. Good stuff.
Backstory.
Yes.
Okay, so way back when, the yellow car, creator car called the Cool Cruiser from memory, when it was originally shipped, there was a mistake in it. Back then, when supplies were shipped to Australia, they were shipped by boat in advance. So ours were already in transit to Australia. By the time they realised that there was an error, and if you push down on the bonnet or something, it would fall apart. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
And so Lego decided to withdraw them from sale. Yep, that's the one. Cool Cruiser. Lego withdrew them from sale and recalled all the stock, except it was too costly to recall the stock from Australia and New Zealand. So they went,
because it was already on the boat.
We're just going to have to put it in landfill. And Ryan McNaught, who was already the brick man at that stage, said to them, how about you give all the parts to the lugs in Australia? And there was a lot fewer lugs back then. So they were all divided. He got some as well for his generous decision. And all the lugs in Australia received boxes and boxes and boxes of the parts from that set.
I think the correct term of measurement is a pallet.
Yeah, a pallet or more. They actually deboxed them all, took out the instructions because the instructions were no longer valid, and sent the parts. Then they reissued the set with I think an extra bag of Technic pins or something. So it was the instructions weren't far off, but we weren't allowed to have the old instructions because they didn't have the extra pins listed. And that is why the trophies at Brickvention from that time on were yellow, because they were made out of that car, the parts from that car. And everyone at Brickvention that year, or maybe it was the year after, I'm not sure, received essentially one of each bag to make the car. So,
And the very first question we got when people received it is, "Oh, do you have instructions?" No, we do not have instructions for you. I'm
Because
afraid.
I'm fairly sure that explanation was given to everyone before the Lego itself was.
Yeah. We're giving you some parts. It's for this
so
set.
this is it's from that. So
That was 2011.
Okay. So for those who are watching at home, that's 10 years ago, and we're still using those parts to build the Brickvention trophies. So,
and it's also some of the parts are also gone into people's mocks. So I think some of the plates went into Dean's government house. Yeah, they've gone into other things as well.
I think the Canberra Lug, with their allotment, they created a roller coaster built primarily out of the parts from that set. A functioning roller coaster,
They also,
which was pretty impressive.
They designed the trophies.
Yes, David Body originally did the trophies.
Yep. They also didn't distribute the parts to the lug though. They basically, if you came up with an idea to use the parts, you could have them. So Nathan Hauser, who now lives in New Zealand, I think maybe in Wellington, maybe Auckland, can't remember. He built this magnificent bridge, yellow bridge, out of the parts. So they've been used for lots of things. One of the Queensland lugs, I think there was only one at the time, they distributed all their parts to their lug members. So you'll see at that time there were lots and lots of yellow mocks made.
Yeah, it was a very popular colour for a couple of years.
Yeah.
So is there a danger of running out? Will Brickvention continue to be able to produce trophies for the next 10, 15, 20 years, or is there a danger of them running out?
I mean, you'd have to talk to someone on the Brickvention community. I don't know where you're going to find one of those, Michael.
Well, as the person that built the trophies for the last 2 years, I'm pretty sure we have enough for at least another 10 years.
There's only one part that's an issue. That's the slope, the slope with two sides. What's that called?
The
corner.
The corner slope.
Corner slope.
We found 2 bags of those last year.
Oh, fantastic! Because they were
apparently we bagged them up, so you know.
Yeah.
Because there's only a small number in a set. But sorry, I'm looking at a trophy. The trophy has 1, 2, 4, 8 in the trophy, but I think there's only 4 per set or something.
There was plenty when I started building them.
Fantastic. Yeah. That's great to know.
We're going to be good for a little while.
Yeah. We're at 20 past 3. I'm going to go through the mock competition entries that we've got so far.
Hang on. I'm just getting some pictures.
Travis is
madly. I got an entry. It's going to be great.
All right. I will wait.
You can go through, Wade. It's fine.
People to send through entries. Or do you want me to just go through them and yours can be loaded? So we've had 7 entries so far in the mock competition. I'm not sure if we received any more, but these are the ones that have been sent through so far. So I will share my screen and show you the entries that we have so far.
Wade, we just got to ask for the theme.
So yes, the theme is transport without wheels. So you needed to make a creation for transport without any wheels, basically.
The giant legs count?
Well, they're not wheels,
They're not
so
wheels.
yeah.
They're not wheels. So, yes.
And there's some giant legs right there.
Yeah. Conveniently, our first entry is a mech style thing for the police, by the look of it. Which is pretty cool. I think that's
Come with me.
Star Wars pieces. and the CMF police. That's pretty cool. The next one is, I'm going to say the Titanic. Does that look like the Titanic?
It's missing some funnels.
Yeah.
Missing some funnels.
Okay, a
Titanic
shipwreck
has full
boat.
funnels.
You can just call it a shipwreck.
Shipwreck
Yeah,
boat.
shipwreck.
That's pretty cool. Then the next one is a hovercraft by the look of it.
That's
A
pretty
US
good.
hovercraft.
That's
Are
a
there
big
any eels?
hovercraft.
Yeah.
No eels.
No wheels.
No wheels that we can see.
No eels.
Ah,
Then we have actual transport that is missing its wheels.
Ah, that's clever.
Clever.
Yeah. I don't think that's transporting anything anywhere soon.
Yep. The next one is tortoise. Turtle. Tortoise.
Cool.
That's pretty cool. I like
Tortoise.
that.
I think you're getting
Tortoise.
fast with it, though.
Sorry?
It's not rapid transport, is it?
Hey, the tortoise one.
Oh.
It's just past the hair. The next one is inspired by Travis, actually.
What?
We're not meant to say that.
Someone has built a boat in Unity as part of one of the challenges. And they
I like
thought-
it. Very good.
They said in their actual entry, they said, for something different, I built something in Unity to try it out and play the game. So,
Excellent. Very good. Very, very good. I love it.
Travis.
and then the last entry that we have is a bat on the boat.
It's a bat
Pretty
boat.
cool. Bat boat. Well, it's
Spider-Man.
kind of a
yeah, there's
play.
a few modes of transport there. You got the horse, the pony, and the surfboard.
That's true. Going into surfboard. So they're the entries that we've got so far. I'm sure we'll have some late entries as well.
Yes, you will. Just send.
So that was
Did you see the example I posted up in MUGS
I did.
using the video box? That's really clever.
Yes, the Ice Cream Mermaid will have some sort of spaceship in the near future as well. Just put it out there.
Cool. What colour's the ice cream mermaid base?
It's a white base with the pink, I think. Yeah,
Oh, it's
the
pink.
pink.
I meant the pink, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking. Yeah,
Because like the llama is green, wherever I put that.
I mean, it's not as if I don't have a bag full of pink parts, so
I'm running out of room on my table.
yeah, that'll happen.
So this is the
Here's when you don't put away your sword.
the mugs for the
Yeah,
using the video pods, which is quite clever actually. I like it.
Because literally, and 2 hours before that, we'd been discussing how you could use the pods to what you could use them for, and somebody posted that. It's like brilliant.
Yeah.
Wish I'd thought of
Yeah,
that
it's quite clever.
early in time to use it for the mock comp. Yeah, that
Could
wasn't
have
going to happen.
stole the idea and just posted it, like sent it through. Anyway.
So what was that?
No, it's all right. Yeah, so that's the entries that we have. You still have until 4 o'clock to send through the entries. So if you send them through before 4 o'clock, they'll be included in the poll that we'll put up on MUGS. Andrew will post that after the meeting. And you can vote on it, and you can win a prize to pick up at the next MUGS meeting. So
What was
please
the
feel
winner
free to.
last month? I don't remember.
The competition was prize.
Yes.
Oh, last month.
Yeah. What was it?
Last was I love mugs. I heart mugs, wasn't it?
Fine.
Yeah, no, not the
December.
team. What was the? Was it
Oh,
the
who's
mock
that?
with the that was outside? Was it that one?
Was it the December one? February, March? What month are we in?
We're in March now. So it would have been February.
I'll have to scroll back. It was posted in the MUGS group, so I'll need to double check. Number. I'll need to come back to you on that. Sorry.
Okay, you got half hour.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Andrea, if you're in the chat and still watching, can you check what the winner was for last month, or who was the winner for last month? I don't actually remember.
I know I did one, but I know I didn't win. So.
Okay.
But there was a nice one that.
I know it was posted in MUGS. I just haven't.
I just don't remember seeing the winner. Which is not to say it wasn't. I just didn't see it.
Yeah, it was possible. Yeah, I'll need to just double check. So I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, bananas.
But yeah, we're always after ideas from the mock competition as well. So if you've got an idea, you send them through.
And how's that local sports team, hey?
I love sports ball. Sports ball is greatest.
Sports ball.
Sports
I guess
ball.
GBC is the sports ball of the Lego world.
Yeah, that's fairly accurate. Yeah.
I could do that.
I'll build a GBC one day.
First Lego League. The soccer game.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Well,
I've also helped build many of those in a past job. You were when they used to do it, Science Works.
yeah, I went a couple of times. We never had a team.
Yeah.
Because they they got too many interruptions and never ended up doing anything. But I'd go along
for
the finals to have a look.
For a couple of years, I was mentoring the Box Hill High School team, so that was fun. And I was being paid for the privilege. It was great. People were paying me to know about Lego.
It's great when you get paid to play with Lego.
Yeah.
I did it for a few years.
Okay, Mike. What have you built?
This is a shameless promotion for Lego Tower. So we've got Bendigo Bricks coming up, and I'm assisting in organising a Lego Tower at Bendigo Bricks. And I was just putting this on screen to remind people: don't forget to build your Lego Tower and bring it along for Bendigo Bricks. These are the ones I built a little while ago. So I've got a little baby childcare. Oops, pirate childcare. Pirate ship. Oops, the pirate ship fell out. Just ignore that. No babies were harmed in the filming of this promotion. And I got a little pirate childcare. I also got a ninja training camp for Ninjago below. So use your imagination and create a Lego Tower level and bring it along to Bendigo Bricks, and hopefully we're going to have an amazing tower with all kinds of fantastic creations. There's a post in the Bendigo Bricks exhibitor group which has links to instructions and also a wonderful video of some crazy guys putting together one on screen and explaining the dimensions and stuff,
pretty cool.
which will hopefully help you produce your level without too much hassle. So bit of fun, and look forward to making an amazing tower. At this stage, I think we're going to have about 30 levels at least, so it might be getting a bit crazy, but it'll be good.
Awesome.
Oops.
Looks really cool.
So I had some kids screaming in the background. I don't know if you guys could hear. So sometimes you have to be a dad.
Were they your
Apparently.
kids?
I mean, I haven't had the test results done, but there's a fair chance they are.
I'll rephrase that.
Behavioural
What about
indicators.
kids in your care?
We'll use the term loosely. They're in my care.
That's a great looking Lego tower level, Michael.
From the back.
I like the back of it. Yeah, the back's
Yeah, the back's pretty impressive, isn't it? That's one way to use up all your coloured bricks, and it it makes for a good pattern for the childcare in the back wall. So,
You need to put lights in your Michael.
Turn it back around, Michael. I just want to see something. I think we've got
What?
What are you looking for?
You've got an extra step. I think I don't know. It looks weird on the left-hand side.
Oh yeah, because so internally, would you like to know the design decision that led into that? It actually it looked better to have the brick sort of coming around the corner in the corner. See, just in the corner there, the corner there.
It looks better on the inside than the outside. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what we're going to do
better.
anyway.
It looks better on the inside to have essentially a bit more, so it comes out and then goes in. So it just looked, it was a aesthetic thing that it looks a bit better on the inside if you sort of go around the
And
corner.
really, people are only going to see the front.
Yeah, is it a 360 view or is it only the front you see? Not that it looks
No,
bad.
you only see the front. So
Yeah,
Are you going to add lights?
good question. No.
Because that was one of the problems. Yeah.
Good idea, Kate.
Hers, Michael. So you need to
That's a good idea.
The one
Really?
you had
Bring
a
along a
brick
light
version, it
kit
was
for everyone.
Really dark.
Yeah.
Michael,
Yeah,
where do we
it's-
get the space for the Lego tower?
So in the Bendigo exhibitors group, so in the Bendigo Brick exhibitors group, there's a post there with the Lego tower posted by me, and in that post, there's a few comments, and one of the comments is a link to the instructions, and then there's also a video of
Maybe
putting
you
one
can
together
post,
as well.
the instructions in MUGS as well for those not exhibiting at Bendigo.
Oh, if you're interested to make your own, anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some
it's
people
possible.
might be.
Yeah. Hmm.
They're very
Maybe we can do something at an event that Mugs will be at in the next 12 months. Who knows?
Maybe even a mock competition.
Maybe.
Well, I've already got my entry then.
Well, hang on, wait. You wanted ideas from mock comps.
There's one.
How come we're not doing the best Micropolis build mock comp, Suan?
Because someone spent too much money on
I have
their
a video
tower.
to share an interview with the guy who created my copy. I'll share it once I've actually finished watching it. Not today. Max Braun,
yeah.
the guy who is one of the guys responsible for Micropolis, who did the original specs, was interviewed by Brickanista, Naomi. I can't remember her last name. Takeuchi. I feel bad mispronouncing it. On YouTube, and it's all about the creation of the Micropolis standard and how it came about. It's good stuff. Let's have more Micropolis.
Yes, absolutely. I'm all about more Micropolis. I've been buying parts over the years for Micropolis, and I've never built a $3,000 Micropolis module.
A train thing to go in.
Yeah, let's find the rarest, most expensive parts and make a small, tiny building out of it.
Yep. It's in one of these boxes.
Anyone can build big.
Yeah, the Micropolis standard's great. I mean, obviously, you're not going to be like me and choose to use a sand green part that only appeared in the greengrocer that you haven't had a lot of. Obviously, you're not going to do that, but you can build really detailed models quite easily. And those who played the Lego game for Brickvention, I actually used Micropolis building in there. I just scaled it down a bit. But a lot of the stuff there I built with very common parts. You can build really cool little things. You can express whole cityscapes without having to break the bank on parts.
You're
So
saying we can recreate that thing that you had, whatever you call it?
not entirely, because some of the parts are not in correct colours. So
Yeah.
I did change things to dark green for trees. So you can't get an ice cream in dark green. That doesn't exist. And the ice cream cone with the bar at the bottom also doesn't appear in dark green. The ice cream does appear in lime green, so you can build trees with that.
You can say, yeah, it's in lime green.
Yeah, so outside of that, though, most of the parts I think are attainable. But I just did a few different ideas with trees. If you're stuck for ideas with trees, the easiest one is just using 1x1 green plates and just slightly offsetting them a bit, and then just whack them on a 1x1 round brown plate, and there you go.
Those blade
Speaking of my
pieces,
populous trees,
those green blade pieces. You know the ones I'm talking about?
Yeah, they're cool.
Oh yeah.
of my
So we should do a Micropolis comp at some point.
That is so.
I'm not the comp master, but that's a good idea. Sorry?
Isn't Micropolis so 2016 or 2015?
Yeah, the past is better though.
Timeless. I don't know.
Yeah, how do you connect your Bluetooth to the Micropolis?
Well, that's an interesting point.
Micropolis tree.
Actually,
Micropolis palm tree.
That gives me an idea, Michael.
Of course. I like to give Travis ideas. It's always fun to see where it ends up.
He's going through the drawers to see if he's got. Yeah.
Yeah, I could build an old iPhone into a Micropolis model.
We've had that though. It's been done before.
Yeah, drive-in cinema, didn't we? Someone had drive-in cinema.
Yeah. I've had
No, that wasn't what I was thinking. I was thinking something different.
Yeah, at one of the Brickman early ones at the REB, we had. I think
That
Michael
was
Burton,
Tim Burton, I
Australia.
think. Yeah, Tim and
No, I think
Michael.
it was
Yeah.
Michael did the cinema. The drive-in theatre.
Wait, are we talking the Star Wars cinema, which was a tablet?
No, that was Tim.
That's
there
the one I
was
was thinking of. Sorry.
Micropolis drive-in using
Oh yeah,
phone
yeah.
as the screen. I thought that was Michael, but I could be wrong.
I used a tablet in my Batcave.
What was that?
I used a tablet in my Batcave. 2017.
So Anne, you asked who won the February mock comp.
Oh yeah.
While I don't know who won, I know which entry won. So this was the entry that won. I love mugs. I'm not sure
yeah.
I submitted that entry. I'm trying to find out because it's anonymous. I'm still waiting for feedback from the ambassador about who won. So I'll come back to you with a name of the entry that won. So if anyone in the comments or chat owns this mock, please let us know. But the theme was I love mugs for February and Valentine's.
Nice build. I still have mine here.
Nice.
Need to build more mocks. I actually found the last entry for a mock comp I did in my stupid cleanup, which was from 2019, I think. Early 2019, I did an entry. Yep, I build things and put them in bags and then forget they exist.
I had a house inspection about 3 weeks ago and pulled apart my last Brickvention mock.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It was one of the seed part comps where we had some small foliage parts and other bits and pieces, and I built a space thing, like Micropolis scale, because Micropolis is great.
Nice.
Well, I do tend to build 3 different things at the moment: Micropolis, Miniland, and Minithic Habitats. I kind of
Completely different scales.
Yeah, I know, but I still that's what I'm building, those 3 things. But
Kind of have to work out
something from mugs from a while ago. and specifically from Bricolage. Sheep.
Oh God, I remember those.
And that sheep.
Oh
sheep.
boy.
Yeah. No.
There's lots.
I have to go. I have to.
In case anyone's wondering, there's the green sheep.
Okay. So I'll have to find my
You'll
Sailor
only know
Moon
if you've
sheep.
got young kids. There's the green sheep. He's
Is
not
that from
fast
Shaun
asleep.
Shaun the Sheep?
No. It's a children's book called Where is the Green Sheep?
Yep. There's a tall sheep, a short sheep, a something sheep, a blue sheep. All
Here's the
different
red sheep, here's the blue sheep, but where's the green sheep?
Yeah.
And sand green faced sheep.
That won't be expensive.
The thing.
Spotted sand green sheep.
Oh no, only bits of it are sand green. But it's got you can't tell, glow in the dark ears.
I hope we have the same Greg. Sorry.
So that was from
I hope we
Bricolage
have
a few years ago, where they had lots of sheep. Sorry.
I hope we have the same creativity with the Prevention bird tree for next Prevention.
I hope so.
For those who don't know, yeah, I should do a post, but yeah.
Oh, is that your bird?
That's not my bird. It's a bird that I built off Jason's instructions. But that's the bird. So yeah.
So there's one entry in the collab. Two entries in the collab.
I don't know how I'm going to Sailor Moon this one, Sue-Ann, but I'm going to give it a red hot go.
Yeah, good luck with
I
that.
think it's a great idea, though. If we can kind of create a tree somehow. Need to remind Jason to build the tree to put them all on.
Yeah, the tree shouldn't be a major concern, I don't think. One of the parts we would need, though, is I don't know how obtainable it is.
Which one?
Depends what the tree looks like.
The carrots.
Well, no, I don't think you would do it that small. I think you want something longer. So the brown bar with the stopper, I think, is the way you want to go. But I know we used that in a Brickvention mock once upon a time, and we did struggle to get the quantities. So I'm not so sure how that would work.
Years ago. That was
Yeah, it might be easier now.
Puffing Billy.
Yes. Yep.
We shall let Jason worry about that. As soon as he's not on the stream to argue.
I propose we delegate that task to Jason. All opposed? Sounds good. Let's do it.
Motion held.
All in favour? Motion passed.
Yeah, my other thing on building it was, could be a little fragile in some of the connections because there's only one stud, particularly on the feet.
For the bird.
For the bird,
yeah.
So
wait, where's my camera? So that's the base of the bird, and then that is the clip that goes on there. So that's the connection that you get for the feet. So often when you pull it off the bar, that feet comes off. So it can be a bit of a problem. Which is not really an issue if it's just sitting on the branches. It should be fine. But
Jace doesn't usually build for play. It's more for display.
Yeah, it's for display. And voluntold. Yep.
Yes. I also found that they were really fiddly when I was trying to build one in a bag.
I need to find one of the build in the bag, the test builds that I did, because I still have those. And if anyone can cast their mind back to the Speed Racer sets, I actually did build some of those in the bag, which had a smaller bag inside a larger bag, and I had to open it inside the bag, but I did it. I'll see if I can dig those out. So building the bag is a real thing, yes.
Nice work.
Do you still have
I must be off. I will bid thee farewell.
Sorry. See you, Michael. What was that? Can you repeat that, Suanne?
So what was that?
Can you repeat what you said?
Do you still have your original cards that you built in the bag?
Yeah, I do. I still have the set, which I just opened up. Me and Aaron built those, and I just threw them back in the box, closed the box, and said, "Right, done. We're going to do this." And they're still in their bags.
It's like a Mac 5 and a snake oiler or something.
The snake oiler is the one that I built in the bag. Yeah,
the orange. Yeah,
the orange one. Yeah. I took it along to a MUGS meet once to show, because like I did this. It took me 3.5 hours to build this small set, and I did inside the bag. And the kid was so impressed about this car, he was about to open the bag before his dad stopped him. Like, no, do not open the bag. I want to play with it. You don't touch it.
I feel like this is your Cameron from Ferris Bueller moment. Don't touch the Ferrari.
Don't touch the Ferrari.
Don't touch the Ferrari.
Yeah. Which, incidentally, also featured in one of our mock competitions many moons ago.
Yeah, creative movie scene. Someone did that. Yeah.
Yes, movie scenes. For a bit of Suanne.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, this is PG rated. So
this is a white box. This is a white box.
Playing at home. I don't know what the white
This is not the mock you're looking for.
This is not the mock you're looking for. That's a little bit. That's a little bit inside baseball.
Is this Pulp Fiction or is this about Deborah?
Look, there certainly is a young lady involved. Yes. Yep.
And her name is Deborah.
And her name is Deborah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That was one of the more interesting.
To a pulp song.
Kids, it was a different era of brick building.
Deborah. It was a good mock. Didn't win the competition, obviously, but fair enough. Still have that. Those who are on. It's one of those things. It's like every now and then you just pull out and say, "Hey, check this out." People go, "What the hell is this?" It's a fun little mock. I built this. Yeah, you're a disturbed individual, Travis. Why would you do such a thing? Those who are on the Brickvention chat will have seen that. That was revealed on the Brickvention chat. So always go to the Brickvention chats when they're on. And if you ask nicely at some point, maybe I will let people in on what that actually is. Certainly not on this forum.
If you're over 18.
Yes, there is an age limit on that one. So I don't take apart my mock comp entries apparently.
There's a bit of theme in your mocks, Travis.
What are you suggesting, Suanne?
I don't
It
know.
was on this page. Yeah.
Disturbed individual.
Don't know.
Yeah, there's
you
a
like
spin.
to build things related to movies. You like to build things related to movies.
This is true. This is very true.
You have built many things related to movies. Batman.
This is. Yep.
Spirited Away.
This is true.
Batman.
Movies and
I actually had plans to revisit the Hot Springs model, light it up and add some new elements in there because the Chinese New Year sets will give me lots of really good pieces to really work on that one. So I think I've got two of almost all of the. I think I've got two of all of the Chinese New Year sets.
Are you thinking Debbie travels to Beijing or something? Is that what you're thinking?
Wouldn't it be Betty in Beijing?
It's supposed to be called Deborah.
Yes, Deborah. Sorry.
No, I think it would be Betty in Beijing.
I was going to say, strangely, that mock predates Baby Driver by quite a few years.
Yes, it does. What was it? 2000 and oh god.
Brain
It was at Wombat, I think.
I can't believe all this went down when Little Spoon left. Usually he's the driver of this sort of behaviour.
Actually, I think it's you, Steve. That's the driver.
I'm not the one with the Lego box. Don't blame me. I didn't build that.
Or did you? No, you didn't. That was all on me. No, that was from a few years. That was from quite a few years ago.
8 years.
Yeah.
You can blame me for lots of things, but not that one, Travis.
What year was the Series 1 collector minifix released? Because I think it was that year that mock was
2007.
2007. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
That's a long time.
We're old, Swan.
But I can't mock you for having all your
2010.
mocks because I still have most of mine.
Is this what you're talking about? Those figures?
Well, the blue one, yes, definitely. Yeah, the blue cheerleader.
That might be the one. I thought you were talking about those. I call them jams.
You're missing one now, Steve.
Yeah,
am I?
you need the video.
Yes, you are.
Which
The new
one am I?
video.
Okay.
The video one.
You need that one.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Absolutely, you do.
Yeah, but
Look
not,
at that hair.
Not in the same. Not in the same.
Hey.
It's a bit different. I don't know. See, I feel like they have the letters on the front, so
Well, she's
there's a
clearly
theme to that.
on the opposing team.
This is Jams. JAMZ.
Well, she's clearly from the opposing
Your
team.
collection is not complete without it, Steve.
No, I feel like they represent 80s style movies, whereas is that right, Travis? Is that what you'd say?
Yeah. I'd go with that.
Maybe
Yep.
70s? You know, I'm thinking.
go.
Was it Hey Oh Mickey, You're So Fine? Is that the?
You're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
I also feel it's a little bit Buffy the Vampire Slayer,
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
as one of them's a zombie.
Yeah, that makes sense. Could
Yeah,
easily
give one
to vampire
a steak and you're in business.
or a demon.
A dancing
I'm
demon.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off, guys. So it's good to see everyone. I'm only a maybe for only maybe for next month because I might be setting up a cub camp.
Well,
Okay.
Depends how well we go on Saturday. Anyway, good to see everyone.
See you, Matt.
Yeah.
See you.
Wow, I'm sorting.
Hey Ben, welcome back.
Hello. Here's my mic. Just been watching in the background.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
Did off the camera, so I wasn't sure if you wanted to come back in or not.
I'm good.
Have you been building anything lately?
Yeah, I've been building a few things. I'm just gonna move some boxes along. I might have seen. Well, I've got two, which I've been working on doing my crane as well. But this one, I've worked on a bit more. Probably last time you saw it, which is a one CF. Well, it's actually correction FRV, Fire Rescue Victoria's. One of their heavy pumpers, as you can see there.
Oh.
So what we've got the speaker boxes where you get the sirens come out of. Those two little things there. Some grill, the grill panels on it.
Could play some Oh Mickey, You're So Fine out of that.
You could.
It'd be a great film clip.
Yeah, but for some weird reason I feel like they're a closed circuit. But yeah, and then moving back down the truck, we've got the tape. If you look on a real one, they actually do have the white red tape, because FRV came around just after. I think they were saying to, where was it? Because I think it was mainly because ever since the bushfires, Black Saturday and stuff, where MFB and CFA actually fought over territory, that's where the FRV came out of. As you can see, they've tried to represent their logo. It's a bit hard on this truck without using a sticker, so I've just used a 1x1. So then, moving down to the very back of the truck, the interior is not very detailed, but moving back onto the truck here, we've got standard hose reel that can come off. Hopefully, yeah. The standard spray nozzle they have on there.
Yeah.
As well as I've used in this time, because Lego usually have their own casings for these. But what I was trying to do with it it made it very cramped. I couldn't put the ladder properly on there, so I decided to use a jumper plate. It's actually a jumper plate connected onto that, which still gives it traction to maneuver. But anyway, so I was in here. I've finally finished recoloring it, but so in here we've got some storage areas for some equipment.
Okay.
Which in this case was fuse removal equipment. And then we can fold this one up using some hinge plates. That folds up to reveal a full interior, which gets better. We've got in here, I'll just get it out. We've got a portable spotlight, a little lighting spotlight to illuminate scenes, because they actually have them. I've looked into the real one. Standard chainsaw, Doors of Life, little version of them, which they're very hard to pull off in Lego. So this is actually I've somewhat used the claws. I've done them little 2 kilo claws there. Got oxygen tanks. Hopefully you can see in there, and some cones.
Okay.
That's that one. Moving down here, we've got a little hydraulic lift for the oxygen tanks. And as you can see in there, you can unfortunately see this white line in there, which I'll show you in a sec. Well, that's for. And this is just for extra standard Lego firefighting equipment. And then moving to the very back, which sometimes you actually have to take off this back panel to access in there. But I had to sacrifice accessibility for overall looks, because it looks a lot better having this patched. And then in here we've got a storage crate with some extra fuel, extra nozzles for different pressure.
Okay.
And they're moving. That all should shut down nicely. And in here we've got the standard equipment trying to represent the pumping panel.
Yeah.
As well as this little suction tube actually comes out. Which actually, if you can see in there, that's why you can see it through there, because that's actually full solid line. That just goes straight through the whole truck. So I've got it to fold fully flush with the, because I used to have it stored up the top, but there's extra hose reels. I'm not sure why they have them there, but they've got hose canisters there. But they do. So then this side, the last thing on this one is same concept as in here. It's just a tad different. Hopefully if it will want to work for me today. Yep, there we go. Sometimes I have to lift it. We've got fire hydrant, because in Australia the trucks actually carry the hydrants. Not like America where it's a static. So the pumps directly use those. We've got some little hose reels that can connect to the side of the truck.
Okay.
Like that. As well as all the pumping ports on a pumping truck like this, because they're... And a little thing in there that I've tried to represent from the real one. This little blue and black thing there is actually the pump regulator. So basically what it would do is it's an electronic monitors the pumping pressure, and if it deems the pumping is getting too unstable, it will automatically shut off the truck's pumping.
Oh.
So that's just a nice little safety feature I wanted added. And on the roof, we've actually got one of the standard Lego double act, one of the extendable ladders.
Yeah.
Which I've managed to put on there, because, of course, I've seen some other ones online, but they haven't actually. They've used reels to make the impression of a ladder, but for me, I really wanted to do give it the official looking of a ladder. And lastly, the other thing which I'm still working on a tad before it comes to me, probably this one's taking Bendigo bricks. This is my Liebherr LTM. I purposely have it multicolored for a reason. I'll explain that in a sec. Because if I really wanted to, I could make it proper colors, but well, I'll explain it in a sec. This is the LTM 1255.1. Because as you can see, it's got 5 wheels on this side, 5 wheels on the other, so it's a 5-axled crane, aka 5.1. But that's got a. I'm gonna move the cabin a bit shorter, and probably later today, as well as going to try and fit the steering on it, which is a way. I've researched into it. I'm going to try and do that. But so basically, we've got the standard hook, which I've used a double hook. They have a double hook, so I've used 2 grills, and I've tied 2 hooks together to hold it in place. As well as down here, we've got the standard stabilizers. Get them out. I'll just tilt that. You usually can tilt the. Here we go. Come on. Yep, there we go. It's come out. Roughly, they sit there a bit. I usually will extend a bit further, but it just didn't want to do it. So that's there. That comes out. And on the roof, that's where you've got the little stacks for the plates that go under that to help lift the crane off the ground. So moving on to the back, we have its ballast, because the ones that Liebherr have are a vario ballast. So let's put the crane down for a sec. So I'll show you a bit more in detail what the vario ballasts are. So what they're designed to do is that most cranes have a ballast that is fully static, so that stays on the crane at all times.
Okay.
But what Liebherr have done with theirs, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, I think it's Liebherr, the German, as you can see here, got the vario ballast down a bit. They come off in little sections.
Okay.
So you can take, I've made sure I've kept that feature on it. So you can take off subsections of it, because they've got each section is different weight, so you can get a 10-ton ballast weight on the back,
nice.
or a 2-ton ballast if you really wanted to. So it's not like it's got a standard lifting capacity, because most cranes have that. The last thing about the crane that I've been working on, I tell you, thankfully I've had some of these parts floating around, is this is the back of the crane without its ballast on. I've used a few stickers. I've got one of the 60th anniversary bricks. So I made it into the story that the company is called Wall, and it's the 60th year of their operations as a Lego crane company. So they've done a crane,
Nice.
just fitting in with the Lego spirit of most people build multicolored.
Yeah.
I've done a multicolored crane to go with it. And the last thing, the boom on this is a special design I've had to figure out. I've tried to keep the mobility of the boom accessible, like standard ones, Lego ones do, but it still has the strength, which I'll show you that. So first, I've got the extra cab, using a little rod in there, as hopefully you can see there. It's a rod,
Okay.
which operates, it's got a fully rotating door. And I've used some little minifigure hands just to try and patch some of the gaps.
Oh, really clever.
That's a clever part.
We've got a little number on the side there.
Yeah.
From the car ferry that I got the stickers from a while ago. But anyway, moving on to the actual boom. So that the boom rod lifts up finally. As you can see there. Boom lifts up. But the only problem is, how can I get it to support itself? So what I've done is there's a little... it might be a bit tricky to do this without full screen, but I'll try my best. Here we go. That little mechanism there was set. That comes up, and that will connect different sections of the plate under there using the stud holes, the anti-stud holes on the build. So that can connect into one of these section of the holes, hold the crane boom up, but you need a considerable amount of weight to actually crush the boom back down.
Okay.
So I've kept that. We can have a better look at. Since the boom's fallen, I crushed the boom off. We can have a better look at the boom. I've used the standard Lego. This is Lego telescopic stuff. We've got the standard telescopic.
Yeah.
That one, and the crane one from some of the other bigger cranes Lego have done. So it has a relatively large boom, but yeah, because I was thinking I wanted to try and I remember one of my first designs. I could get this lifting about a battery box, but then I realized, hang on a sec, looking to get it back as what the model I've tried to base it off, I'm going to have to sacrifice some of that lifting capacity, but basing off real life, if you needed to lift a bigger weight, you'd get a bigger crane.
Yeah.
And therefore, I've decided I can only just do that in that case. I wanted to go off more realism rather than kind of absurd lifting.
Yeah. No, it looks like you've done a really good job with it. That's really great.
Yeah. I'm planning to order some more parts for it, which I might get some bands and Lego rubber bands, because I think I've seen on YouTube there's actually a design to get steering. Someone else has done a similar design for steering, and I'm thinking if I can use that same concept on mine, I might be. It has bigger wheels, but if the concept's still the same, I may be able to get it steering properly, as well as the fact that it's got crab steering, which basically means that the crane can actually go fully on a diagonal. So it can actually move diagonally, which is a weird... If you ever Google it, a crane crab steering, it's a very strange thing to watch, because the cab stays straight, but it's going left or right.
Okay.
Strange concept.
Sorry, we have to stop you there. We're out of time at the moment, so we're scheduled to sort of finish at 4 o'clock. So we're going to sort of start wrapping things up now.
Yep. That's all I have to say, Joe.
Yeah. No, you've done really well with the crane. It looks really awesome. Are you displaying it Bendigo Bricks?
Yeah. So I might take this.
Awesome.
This might come with me.
That'll be good to see it. Yeah.
Hopefully the new crab steering might be put in there.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Yeah, so we're going to wrap things now. It's 4 o'clock, so we're trying to keep these meetings a little bit shorter these days.
Oh, so it is.
So, yeah. Thanks, everyone, for joining. It's been really great to chat to everyone this month. Hopefully we'll be in live meetings soon, and so the details of the next meeting will be posted in the MUGS group.
Hey, hang on, Jerry's coming out.
Sorry?
Sorry, Wade, we've got to go. We've got people coming over. Bye.
Okay, no worries. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
So wait, the last thing before we go, do we have any more submissions for the vehicle?
We do.
Let's just give those one last look before we go, I reckon.
Let me see if I've got them.
Hopefully you've got them somewhere.
We'll get to see
Just so-
we didn't see before.
Let me just see what has come through. I don't have access to the mailbox that gets sent, so I rely on someone sending them through.
Hey.
So, all right. So we'll just have a look at the last two that were sent through. Just bear with me a moment. So I'll just quickly go through the entries that I have. So we have 9 entries now. So we saw the mech before. We have the shipwreck, the hovercraft. This one is new. It's Friends hovercraft.
Cute.
Yep. We have the car without wheels. Helicopter.
Wheels.
Does have
Yeah,
wheels,
it's not primary mode of transport though. Like this one has a wheel technically too. So
Yeah, that's a good point. Yep.
We're allowing it. So we have the shipwreck, the turtle, and the batwing.
Cool.
So going through again, batwing, the Unity, turtle, the helicopter, the car with wheels, the Friends hovercraft, the normal hovercraft, the shipwreck again, and the mech. So they're the entries that we've got. A big thank you to everyone who has entered our mock comp this month. They will. The poll will be posted sometime this afternoon. Once we get time to post that onto the MUGS group. So please place your votes for the mock comp, and hopefully we should have an answer or a winner soon, and that will be announced in the MUGS group. And we'll also post details of the next meeting in the MUGS group coming up. So a big thank you again for everyone that's joined us on the stream today, and and everyone in the chat and on the stream, and that's the March meeting, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you,
Get
everybody.
away with another one.
Thanks, Wayne.
All right.
Bye.
See you, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.